Project Zomboid is a game where making the best of a bad situation is expected. Whether it's finding new food sources after the electricity goes out, or disassembling your own home's furniture for a few precious nails. Survival often comes at great sacrifice, and I find that struggle super fun. So, welcome to the Chunkman Challenge, where I must survive trapped inside one map tile and try to make the best of what I have with a bad situation. Now, I went into this challenge with the idea that every 15 days, I would expand my border one extra chunk to see how far my zero to hero character, Trash Prime, can survive. But you'll find out later, my expectations were far from how I ended up. I still do think there is a good lesson to be had in my experience with this challenge, so please join in my silly attempt at this supercut. Wish me luck, everyone. This right here is the epitome of Project Zomboid. Starting off weak, alone, and with a very restrictive but fun challenge. Anyways everyone, welcome back to Project Zomboid, and today we are joined by a new, hopefully hero, but potentially we could just die at zero. Which will be Trash Prime, a person who doesn't really have much going for him at all. We have no skills, no strength, no fitness, and we are stuck to this one chunk. If you look outside, you can see the boundary right on over there. Basically, we have a square that surrounds us, and anything within the square is something we can loot within the first 15 days. As soon as the 15 days are up, we can move into another chunk, but right now, this is all we're working with. You can also see it a little bit better on the map, right here. We got quite a bit to work with, but it's definitely not too much. Especially when I've cranked down the loot settings to be even more terrible for us. If we look around our house, there's probably not going to be much. Yeah, we have carrots, orange juice, one popsicle. We really live like this, huh? I was expecting something a little bit more, but yeah, this is just about a trash house. We have a mirror, a paperback book, a toilet plunger, which technically is a weapon, and some magazines. That is gonna be it for our house. Oh, perfect, we have bills that we didn't pay either. It's a really good thing it's a zombie apocalypse and we don't need to pay that anymore. If the IRS does knock on my door, we're not gonna be here though. So yeah, this is our first little starter home, and I would say my long-term goal would be long-term survival, setting up farms, maybe catching animals, you know, the whole kit and caboodle. Right now though, we just need loot and a place to hold all of it. With all of our 6 capacity, oh man, we're weak. But we can kind of work with our brain a little bit, making my life a bit easier. Which involves crafting up a sheet sling bag, then ripping up the other one into sheets so if we get scratched, we're not going to die immediately. Especially when we have no foot protection, it's going to be very easy to scratch up our feet. Awesome, that should save up a little bit of space. The rest of it can go inside of the bag. Perfect. Now we're ready for the zombie apocalypse. Toilet plunger and sheet bag in tow. I think we ought to check out the neighbors and slowly move our way around. I don't really want to get into any fights right now because we are so weak. All we have to do right now is take it nice and slow. Oh, perfect. 3 zombies from the start, huh? Well, looks like we're fighting whether we like it or not. I am gonna take battle positions inside my house and secure an exit very, very soon. Let's let them in, and hopefully they can, you know, stream in at a decent rate. Okay, this is not good. Oh, crap. Come on, Trash Prime. I named you Prime for a reason. Boom. That's 1 dead already. Okay, wow, this plunger's a really damn good weapon. With that, we've secured another little hallmark. Clothing. It ain't much right now, but that sure as hell will give me a little bit of extra confidence. I don't see any others that have followed me in, so I think we ought to lead them in one by one and smack them down with the plunger. Yep, that's it. Come right on over. Oh, there goes my plunger, but we do have a stick after. Come on. You got him. God, I miss Project Zomboid. I'm so happy to be back. I will be taking the high visibility vest and those goggles. Thank you. Ooh, not to mention the work boots and wristwatch. Little by little, we're looking more like a survivor. Yep, that's definitely what I see. It's currently 10:40 a.m., which means we have a lot of time to do this. How many more zombies are there? Just... oh man, that's so many. But I do see a better bag. So we ought to just clear them out right now. I will see you guys in a minute. These boots are putting in so much work, by the way. Also, I realized another thing. I should not be wearing this much clothing with how weak we are. I'm pretty sure our equipped clothing actually does weigh us down quite a bit. So after we're done here, we're just gonna stick to a very natural outlook. Okay, he's down. We got 2 more, then we can finally check out the neighbor's house. Whoa, wait a minute, you look very familiar, huh? Maybe this was the original Trash before Trash Prime took over. He's dead now, though. That's all that matters. And you will be joining them soon. Come on, man. It's just a window. Alrighty, that'll be another group done and dealt with, giving me some minor muscle strain, but more importantly, we've already killed 9 zombies. Maybe being at 0 is not that bad, aside from the absolute weight loss we're going through right now. Is the door unlocked? Of course it isn't. Windows are very hard to open with low strength too, so I don't think we're gonna budge through. Oh, we did. Cool beans. Now I can go ahead, open the door, and take care of the last threat here. Finally, we're safe. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, we're gonna be dropping off all of our clothing that weighs quite a bit. I'll drop the t-shirt, and we'll drop the jeans. That literally saves me quite a bit of space. I'll keep the high visibility vest though, just for, you know, aesthetics. After all, Trash Prime is a walking safety hazard. Up next, we'll go check out some of these corpses with a screwdriver, pretty huge, digital watch, even better. Ooh, not only are we gonna find a tool though, we also have a vehicle key. That is not helpful in this challenge at all because we're restricted to the 1 chunk, but it's pretty cool regardless. Do we got anything inside here? We got bricks, planks, measuring tapes. Can I use the brick as a weapon? No, I can't. Damn. Inside the glove box, we have a flashlight. Yeah, that's pretty helpful, especially for the darker areas. The claw hammer is gonna be better than nothing. I'll leave the broken stick inside. Is there anything else in here? Oh yeah, we got another hammer here. Okay, cool. That'll be our basic weaponry taken care of. I'll also grab the satchel. Walking back into this house makes me realize another thing. Why does nobody in this town have a television? I would really like that so I could get some early game levels, but looking around, there's not one yet, and we were poor enough to not be able to afford it. Inside here, we do have a scythe. That might be nice for farming later. Way too heavy for my body right now, though. Nothing in here aside from a full pizza. Okay, that's pretty damn nice. Especially for bulking. Let's pop that in the oven right now while we go ahead and loot. Damn, man, this thing weighs a whole 2 kilos. I'll be checking on you later. Anyways, we also have an empty bottle, which will work for a water bottle. It only took me about half a bottle of water for me to get weighed down. Oh man. It's a good thing this is a very localized challenge, otherwise we would be dealing with a lot of issues with travel and size. Otherwise, Trash here would be dealing with a lot of size and weight issues. Is there anything else in here? A belt. We do have some VHSs, pens, and notepads. Nothing I really need right now. There is a basement. I'm gonna check that in a minute. How's my pizza looking? Trash is just gonna devour the entire thing in 1 bite. The reason why is because it's gonna give me a lot of weight, which we do need to catch up on. You see, we are underweight and we do have a fast metabolism, which will be hopefully a fun little side thing of this challenge. Is the basement unlocked? Of course it isn't. Do I have the materials to unlock it? Yes, I do. We're in. What do we have down here now? Just a small little basement with a freezer, gardening trowels that will be helpful later, especially with our, you know, self-sustenance, wire, a snow shovel, and a spade. Those 2 are pretty nice weapons, but they do weigh quite a bit. I might take the snow shovel over the ball-peen hammer for now. Okay, with that out of the way, I think another big thing we should take care of right now is finding a base location. We could look around the starting chunk to see what kind of buildings we have on Kentucky Street, then I can maybe make a decision. So yeah, we're gonna take this time to walk throughout the town, hopefully not grabbing too much attention. So far though, we have a couple of homes here with some dog cages. We do have a shed in the back. If we do get into a little bit of a scuffle, we can just return to our starter home. Over here, we do have a bit larger of a building. That may be a good spot. More homes, a van parked to the side. Is this big building inside of the chunk? It is! Okay, that may be the spot, everyone. If it doesn't have too many zombies crawling out of its entrances, of course. Let's see, what kind of building is it? I'm guessing it's a school? Oh, nope, it's definitely a school, which means there could be a lot of zombies inside. I don't see much right now, though. Okay, down here we got more homes. Though there is a home with a very nice fence around the back. That may be a good spot to actually chill for a bit. Let me check up here, though, and then we can decide on, our final choice. Yep, that's gonna be it, actually. Just a small street of homes. Okay, honestly, I could not complain. And if I could be brave enough, I would like to secure the school for trash's taking. There's gonna be a lot of books, a lot of supplies, and I can very easily close off one of the areas of this building with a bunch of school desks. Especially thinking that we got rooftop access. That is just asking for a greenhouse up on top. I'm really crossing my fingers the main entrance is just gonna be open. I don't see a lot of zombies inside though, so it could be my lucky day. Hello, hello, the door is open. That's awesome. Where are the lights at? We got some right over here. I do hear a zombie in the distance, though. I'm gonna focus on looting after I secure this place. Oh yeah, we got a back little freezer area. That's gonna be perfect. Whoa, Jesus. Oh, you scared me. And for that, you must pay the price. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. I'll take that cool long sleeve t-shirt. It goes well with the style, so much so I'll drop the high visibility vest for it. Okay, what else do we have? More zombies. Come on, buddy, you got it. There it is. Oh, yep, nope. Okay, this is where most of the zombies are. Alright, I have a plan. We're gonna open the door. Woo! Go in here, wait at the window, then we can kill them with a little bit of cheese. Oh, come on, Trash. Your abilities are a little bit screwed. That's 2 down. There's not too many in here, though. Not bad, Trash. Like a true Spartan warrior, you've killed a small group of zombies once again. I do think we will need a rest up after that one, so what better spot than the cafeteria in here? Damn, this is a big school. So big, it's actually cutting out of the border a little bit. What a damn shame. But at the same time, it's pretty cool. This is gonna be a long challenge, everyone, because I don't know what kind of curveballs are gonna be thrown my way. All I know is that we really need to bulk up, get some strength built in, and work from there. If we check our fitness level, we are barely at the first level. We will need to do a lot of exercises, so my plan once I do secure a nice little base for me and some food is to just lock myself into like a small miniature closet and just watch TV and do exercises until the broadcasts end, then I can move from there. We do seem to have a break lounge over there, so we could get a television very easily. Oh, hello? I definitely hear a zombie close by. Yep, you. Nice backpack, too. I'll be taking that. Aw, man, it's gonna be a rough day, isn't it? Better start stabbing now than never. Those are some good battle cries, buddy. Oh, man, I love playing weak characters. Okay, this one didn't hear me. Before this lady breaks the window, I want to get this guy stabbed right in the back with a stealth kill. Beautiful. So beautiful, it's almost like clockwork. That's another one dead. This snow shovel has to be made out of metal, right? There's no way a plastic one can do this, but that will be another room secured. Definitely not a room I'd want to base in, but, you know, it's good progress. In here, we have a school nurse area. I think this would be a pretty good base of operations for a little bit, everyone. We got comfortable beds, no windows, one entrance and exit. Very easily barricadable. Yeah, not bad, not bad. How's this spot feel? Okay, we got a library. Oh, whoa, 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 that's a lot of zombies. Nothing the toughest Spartan soldier can't handle, though. Thanks for the hat, bozo. United Shipping Logistics. What a brand to brag about. Is there anything good on these zombies before I move forward? No, we just have, like, friendship bracelets and everything. Nothing we need. How many more zombies are here? We got one bozo there. I can kill them with a screwdriver. The other one is outside the boundary, so we can't technically reach that. Come on, buddy. Oh, that's what we're talking about. We broke the weapon on her head, but we did kill her. Cool. I won't be able to reach those zombies, so we'll just ignore them. We do have some lockers, though. I don't see any televisions. We do have gum, lunch, that will be food. That'll be it here. Let's go check out the northern area over this way and see what else we got. More zombies. Why am I not surprised? You never saw it coming. Nice. Thank you for the can opener, too. That will be helpful later. Is this classroom clear? Yes, it is. That means we only have a few more. Sadly, I don't see any stairs that I could take. I'm guessing it's going to be locked off for the next 15 days. So this is all we really have. A couple of bathrooms, lockers, some classrooms. It'll do. Of course, I would like to loot this entire place, but right now, security is more important than anything right now. Oh, never mind. We do have a staircase. Oh, heck yeah. That's awesome. I do want to check out the roof very, very soon. Let me just take care of you very quickly. Skadoosh. I'm so glad I timed that correctly. Okay, I may not live inside the whatchamacallit. Inside the nurses. Wait, there's a basement down here? Oh, hold on a minute. This may be good for a while. Let's see what kind of supplies are down here. After I check out the roof. I keep on getting distracted. Anywho, back to the rooftop. In here we have a extra door, which is technically a level of security. I enjoy that. There is no rooftop like shack, sadly, though. So I don't think we're gonna use this as a, you know, main area. Gosh, where do I want to set up then? Because having access like this is nice. Are these low walls or high walls? Okay, they're low walls. That's pretty helpful. Do we fall down if I go through this spot? No, that's a wall. Got it, got it, got it, got it. Honestly, I think the basement's gonna be the play, everyone. At least until the power goes out, then we might need to figure something out. But until that happens, it's pretty chill in here. I mean, it's secure. I don't have to worry about zombies attacking me. It's just a big ol' spot for me to relax. Of course, only after I kill everything in here. Oh, yep, zombies. We have a small bathroom in here, I'm guessing. That's very nice for making, you know, water collection easier. Is there any, like, small spot for beds, though, or am I gonna have to move that myself? Yeah, there's gonna be no beds in here. Okay, that's fine. We can, you know, we can work around that. Oh, yeah, no, I can already see it. I can envision, like, a nice little spot in here. I think we ought to put the bedroom, Maybe we should put the bed inside that area there, the most secure spot, then we'll work from there. Okay, cool. I'm gonna drop off all my goodies then, and we will work on just that. Don't mind the organization for now, it's a very bandage fix. Also, what else do we have in here? We got tennis rackets, a baseball bat. Hell yeah, I'm taking that. The snow shovel has went above and beyond its Call of Duty. We got canoe paddles, helmets. Yeah, you know what? I will take the football helmet. Over here, we got barbells and dumbbells. Perfect for bulking. Okay, okay. No. We're actually going to be so fine. We have bleach, handles, power bars, safety, goggles, rat poison. Let's see if I can secure a bed now. Which means we'll have to go all the way around. Either that or we could make a little shortcut. Try not to worry about the vandalism too much, by the way. These windows will get broken eventually by zombies, so it's better I just establish that now. That way, we can immediately go out through the outside into here. Ooh, free ketchup. Yoink. How heavy are the nurse beds now? They weigh about 15 encumbrance, and we need no tools to pick them up. Okay, cool. We can just wheel it out then. Awesome. Hopefully it doesn't break my legs with how weak we are. Okie dokie, we made it, everyone. That was one hell of a trip. I think we ought to drop it right, maybe hugging the wall right here, right next to the generator to keep me warm in the winter. Beautiful. How's it feel now, Trash? Nope, no, don't rest on the floor. Come on, you can sit on it. Or not. Okay, that's fine. You can sit on the ground, too. We are in pain, we're out of breath, but we did secure it. Yeah, that's a lot of muscle strain, but we should have built up a little bit more strength from it. Oh yeah, we're already 1/3 of the way to level 1 strength, which is gonna be huge for me. I do want to say that things are pretty chill now, so after resting up, I might go loot some of the upstairs lockers, then finally we can get some sleep for the night. Anywho, what kind of supplies do we have? We have a notebook, not really helpful, books, doodles, not a lot of supplies. Sadly, there's no television around here too, so I think we ought to set that up for a goal in the future, is to get one so I can just, no-life it in the basement. Inside the kitchen, we have a uncooked cockroach, yummers, fleshing tools, parsley, that's food. The fridges do have some cow's milk and butter, fish fingers, and corn. Okay, that is quite a bit of perishable food. I think what we ought to do tomorrow, then, is bulk cook that as well. Is there anything else left around here, or is that going to be all of our food for today? Ooh, no, we got pizza. Hell yeah. Tater tots as well, onion rings, and finally that will be it. We do have a lot of bulking, and I think this may be a good spot to end the episode. We're probably going to read some books and end it off here. It might be a little bit shorter of an episode, but I think this was a very good introduction and first day of this new challenge. If you guys have liked this episode and liked this series, make sure you like, favorite, share, and subscribe for more, as Trash Prime fully secures the store and everything inside. I will see you guys next time. Peace out, everyone. This massive, messy pile of food right here, right now, is much like our task list for the week. Numerous and disorganized. So hopefully today we can kind of, organize and manage ourselves for a very bright and long future within this chunk for now. It's either that or we spend our entire week inside watching television, and I could go for either or. Of course, we do need a television before that. Anyways, everyone, welcome back to Project Zomboid, the Chunkman Challenge, and Trash Prime is still as pathetic as ever. We've survived 12 hours, killed 41 zombies, wow, that's actually a lot, and we're gaining weight slowly and steadily, thanks to an entire pizza. And today, we're gonna immediately cook up all of the meat on the floor to get it into an edible shape, then we're going to get some sleep. So yeah, before that, I'm gonna pack everything back in my bag, run upstairs as it's still 9 o'clock and pretty early out right now, and just bulk cook everything that can be cooked right now. Now we just wait, everyone, and sure, throwing in some cockroaches and other, not so appetizing things may seem a little bit weird, but we are building up our skills with it. God, I can only imagine the smell this thing's giving off right now. Actually, I know exactly what that smell is. It's the smell of progress. That's done. This is done. Is there anything else in here that can be cooked? I think the rest of it is just the meat, so I'll grab everything else out. Beautiful. I'll take the ground beef to eat right now. The rest of it can go inside the freezer, though. Hopefully one day I'll actually be able to move over a fridge. Actually, could I do that right now? There's no zombies nearby. Let me make sure, and I might go and do that, just as our last night thing. That way I don't have to run outside and risk myself every time I need a bite to eat. Yeah, there's no zombies. I'm gonna risk it. So, don't mind me as I just grab that for use later. Suffering builds character, suffering builds character, suffering builds character, suffering builds character, suffering builds character. Anyways, just like that, we can finally place this fridge probably in the corner here. This'll do. And now everything can go inside the freezer. Cool beans. I think for breakfast, we'll have pizza and pork chops. Washing ourselves for dessert. With that, though, I think that's about everything I wanted to do today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Ba-ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba-ba. All the way on day 2, is what I would say if I didn't wake up from a night terror. That's okay though, because my plan is kind of insular when it comes to the school we're at, and that's to secure, at the very least, this section of the building. That way I can go outside and up the stairs without too much of an issue. And that's gonna involve a lot of lugging furniture around in order to block off certain areas and hallways that I'm not able to clear out yet, right? Like this spot here, we can kind of fill it in with a whole bunch of desks. Really, I just want this to be as safe as possible, especially with all of these, you know, glaring security issues. First things first, I'm gonna go peruse the halls to make sure no zombies have moved their way in. And if they're close to moving in, we can give them the old bonk special. Like you right over there. Yep, I'm talking to you with the spiffo bag. Your time is nigh. Think fast, chuckle nuts! Nice. Is there any other, you know, infected nearby? Yep, we got... Oh, that's a lot there. Well, I would like to kill them right now, so let's bring them into the aggro range and see if I can get them near the little kill corner we have. Step right on up, you fleshbags. We gotta take care of business right now. Hopefully in small groups, so I can handle it with my, you know, weak, supple body. Holy moly, killing these zombies is really tough work for me. We'll sit down for a minute. Yeah, sitting down literally made us out of breath. I see no others coming up though, so I think we got about 3 more to kill. Then we'll have to figure out where to, you know, stash the bodies because they are stinking up the place quite a bit. Oh, hold on here, we got another visitor coming on up. Let's go ahead and say hello to you too. I love baseball bats. There's something very nice about them. I also love getting the keys to the school. Thank you very much for that. Huh, we do have a better long sleeve shirt here that doesn't have any holes either. I'll take that over the one we have currently. Yeah, looking nice. Blue and pink. Looks great on you, buddy. Is that gonna be it for zombies though? I feel like there's gonna be 2 more. Nope, okay, that is it. Cool. With that, I think my plan of attack for defending is going to be barricading this big hallway here. We can get some desks, lay them kind of at the corners, and we have 2 ways of defending. That sounds pretty damn good to me. Let's go check the bathroom briefly, just to make sure it's clear. Also, there could be some good supplies. Never mind. Well, I'll might as well loot the rest of the places here then, starting with the library, moving our way around, and then as soon as this area is, like, clear, we can finally go drop down the barricades. First of all, let's check out the library. It has some agricultural books, animal care, paperback books, all very nice to have. Ooh, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, that one's a classic. We also have another paperback book here. Throw in some small game hunting magazines, snare traps, that is really helpful for the challenge we're in. Pottery, pest control, electrician guides. Someone just died very, very violently. And that'll be it for things we can loot. We can just barely grab team maidens. The rest of it is just gonna be a mystery for me. Cool. I'm gonna drop the books in a pile here and I'll grab them later. You know what? Let's just head back and do it properly. This is a little bit of a security episode, so grabbing it would be nice. Also, while I am here, is the bathroom clear? It is now. With that done and out of the way, let's go ahead and check out the desks and lockers. There's probably not going to be much in them, but you never know. We could get pleasantly surprised. Sheets of paper. A doodle of a scary alien. We also have more doodles in here. Throw in a cockroach and another garbage bag. Whoa, there's a corset in here. The whetstone's nice. Over in the science lab, we got lunch boxes. Oh yeah, that's a big loot box right there. Apples, muffins, you love to see it. Perfume, receipts, notebooks, adhesive bandages. That weighs barely anything, so that'll be free to take with me. Magazines, pens. I do want the red pen actually to mark down on our map. CD players, notes, purses. Thanks for the pen. Oh, dude, we even have a little skeletal model. I'm gonna put that in my basement later. That's gonna be so cool looking. That's it here. This area then has books, chocolate bars. That's the main reason and why I am checking these places out. A lemon pie slice. Sadly, it's rotten, but that empty pot is gonna be great for recipes. Really crazy that there's just a random metal pot in there, huh? Gum, yo-yos. I'll take those. More notes. And a blue pen, completing the 3 primary colors. Aside from green, we still need green. Next classroom. Oh, ooh, and the lockers too. Almost forgot about that. Wow, a whole lot of nothing aside from a whistle. We can use that to actually attract zombies. Can I wear it? Damn, we can't. This one has combination locks, pencil cases, books, notes, nothing too crazy. This classroom, however, has correction fluid. That's gonna be fun to use later. Gloves, technically nice. I'll take the dirty bandage as well. More books, papers, which will be it here. Now I just have to loot the last classroom right in that corner there. And maybe the lockers. Books, letters, diaries, nothing more, nothing less. Oh, and another zombie. How'd you get inside? Actually, that doesn't matter. What matters is you need to die.
Hey, hey!
I did not mean to shout there. No one else heard. Thank everything. You got anything good on you? Nope. I'll take the digital watch, though. Think fast. Cool. You have anything on you, too? Nope. More zombies, though. What would be even better, though, is maybe something cool in here. Come on, game, you know you want to give me something. We got middle-class villains, erasers... Okay, nothing too crazy. Aside from a radio, which I will be able to disassemble later. Is that it? Seriously? That's gonna be everything then, everyone. Now we just have to figure out what I'm gonna be doing after. For one, I do think we're gonna be dropping down desks mainly because it is the most, I would say, common furniture piece from the school. We'll do the 4 there, maybe double layer it, and then probably block off a lot of these main entrances. Classrooms included because of the windows. Yeah, that sounds pretty damn good to me. It's gonna take a lot of time. So yeah, I guess we'll just do a big old bot montage as I grab desks and slap them down here. Can I pick up the picnic tables? No, we don't have enough for that. Time for a bot montage, everyone. This is gonna be such exhausting work, but it is worth it. Already, we almost have an area secure, and if I grab this last trash can, that will be the case. I am looking around, and I do see some furniture I can use easier, like the tables over there, but it is still just so much work grabbing the stuff and moving it on over. But I do think it'll be well worth it in the long run. I will also say, I'm a little bit keen on grabbing maybe just one television here, so after I secured like the main entrances, I'll worry about double layering the areas later. Right, at the very least, no zombies can just wander on in. Aside from this hallway here, which is a glaring safety issue. You know what? I think that'll be something good to do. We can just lay down a outside layer there, and there, hopefully not taking up too much, space. Okay, that'll be all the windows taken care of. The furniture does look a little bit goofy on them, and it's because zombies can, slide through if they're perpendicular or adjacent to a window, so that's the only way you can really block those off with furniture. Otherwise, we'll have to wait until I get some, nails and some planks to use up. I will say, we're completely out of breath, so we're gonna go in the basement, rest up, and then finally after, we can begin our big journey. At the very least, there's no real way of zombies reaching me without having to go through the very, very, very long route, which I doubt will happen. Otherwise, we're basically safe down here, and I think it's safe enough to call it secure, especially with how little the zombies want to move around. Holy, do we have a nice little snack for me after doing all of that? Yeah, how about we get some ground beef in our system? We're still gaining weight, which is the thing you really want to see. Alright, it shouldn't take too much longer, and then I think we ought to go check out some homes. Ooh, I actually really like the bar that slowly increases over time. That's a really good way on how to keep track of your exertion. Yeah, cool. Am I any closer to leveling up my strength? About halfway there? You really can't complain about that. Now, where should I go for looting? Well, I guess we could hit up these 2 homes, maybe the 4 if I'm lucky. One of them has to have a television, right? Also, while I'm at it, let's go ahead and mark down these 2 spots as already looted. There it is. Just a little bit of, something to keep my mind occupied on the map. Especially when we have such little real estate. Feels good to be out and about right now. Any zombies nearby that I need to take care of? Nope. It just leaves looting to me then. Oh no, never mind. I see one goober. Dispatched. What do we got in here now? Aside from, like more zombies. Okay, it seems clear from the outside. If it's a house alarm, though, I'm gonna scream. We're good. We're safe. Never before have I been so happy to have someone be cheap. And we have a television. It's not the best kind that plays, DVDs, but that will work. Postcard from an American gun museum. That sounds so cool. Where's that at? Oh, never mind. It's not anywhere nearby. It's just for boredom reasons. We got a dead rat. That's technically food. Inside the kitchen, we got more raw meats. Ladles, yeast, freshly cooked salmon. Well, I might as well eat that right now. Fish is very high in omega-3 fatty acids, so that's good for trash. In here, we got more pots, cheese graters. All of that is great to have. I do hear a zombie inside one of the rooms here. I think she's in the bedroom. Yep. Nice try. Inside here, we have a claw hammer and a short sleeve t-shirt. Nothing else too crazy. I'm gonna grab this television and lug it back home. Dude, I can actually turn on the television in my inventory? That's really funny. I do think within an hour's time will be the first, or either the second session of Life and Living, so I do plan on catching that before doing anything else. I will be setting this bad boy down inside my bedroom, because what's better than television in bed, especially in the 90s. Alright, I'll sit down, wait for my stamina to get back, and hopefully absorb a lot of information. Please tune in to Life and Living. Yes, sirree, that's a level of cooking, one that I won't have to get later. We will be back and at it though, so let me drop off everything we have. I'll sort through it later. For now, it can just stay inside this category here. After this is dropped off, we are gonna be moving off to the other three. Wait a minute, is there another episode of... Oh my gosh, wait, there is another episode of Life and Living. Oh, cool, double feature. Not only did we get cooking then, but we also got carpentry. Nice, dude, that's what it's all about. All right, I think the next one will be at like 6 o'clock, so we have quite a few hours. Hours I'm gonna be dedicating to looting. First of all, what's in this house here? Anywho, what do we have in here? We have a Electromax manufacturing job. Where would that be located? Olin Road, Riverside. Nowhere near that spot, sadly. We got scrap wood, pop cans. Hello there, previous owner. I've come here to steal everything you have. Cola, bottle openers. We could use that for alcohol. I think I hear footsteps. There may be another person in here. Yep, right there. I knew it. You really have to trust your ears sometimes in this game. Otherwise, this guy could have gotten the jump on me. That will be it in here, though. We got matchbooks. A briefcase with a gun? No, no guns. The bathroom has nothing. Ooh, we also do have a higher quality television here. Not that it's really helpful right now. Yeah, we'll just leave it there for now. I really don't want to lug another massive piece of furniture over. We do also have tomatoes here. Nothing in the fridge. Yeah, that'll be it. Okay, off to the next house. Up next, you. We have cigarettes, tape inside. We probably have some zombies. Or not. Ooh, also a rubber hose. That's good for transporting materials, foundation makeup, Hawaiian shirts. Nah, I don't really need that. Does the garage have a window? It doesn't. That means we'll need an axe for it later. I will say this massive field outside is actually a blessing more so than a curse, because that would allow us to trap animals. We're inside too. We got headphones. Whoa, a photograph of someone unclothed? How crass. We have pillows. Technically, that would be good for us. I do hear a zombie inside. Oh, I do not like that dragging sound. Oh, in here. I really like the new banging sounds. It's a lot more ambient and almost like horror-ish in a way. That's so awesome. Cool, we got a basting brush, frying pans. Technically, we can use that for cooking. We are getting tired though, so I am gonna need to call it quits after the last home. Pizza cutters, pork chops, chicken. We will cook that probably at night. Cola, hell yeah, we'll take that too. Candles, that could be useful for some crafting recipe. I mean, you know, there's a lot of survivalist recipes that use wax. The basement, eerily creepy, nothing inside, not even a damn rat. Ooh, wood saw though, hey, that's nice. With that, I think that's everything. We're pretty over encumbered. I'll drop off the loot and finally loot the final home. Either we loot the final home or I catch another episode of Life and Living. If you want my honest opinion, I think we catch the final episode of Life and Living. So for the next 2 hours, instead what I'll be doing is cooking up all the food inside here, resting up, and taking it easy. There's nothing like leaving an ominous blood trail in a basement leading to a doorway. If I were to loot this place as a survivor, I would not follow the blood trail. But yeah, we did a little bit of TLC around the house. It's not much right now, but it is definitely something. We are excessively exerted, but if you look around, you can tell we have literature all in one place. Some cooking items. Hold on a minute. This electrical magazine needs to go back in. Could you, like, slow down for a minute, Trash? You're a little bit too loud right now. Over here, we got, like, our trash items. Inside here, we have our tools and weapons. I've also been collecting water to prepare for that shutdown. Inside here, we have our, you know, perishables. It's a decent amount, and I think it'll get me through the week, so that's pretty awesome. And we are just in time for the television show. Hopefully. If I was correct, at least. Damn, there's no broadcast today, huh? I'll wait an hour, and if there's nothing, we can go cook up all the meat inside our backpack. Nope, never mind. We got exposure survival. So glad I decided to wait and commit to it. Yeah, look at that. We have 3 skills all the way up to level 1. And I think this is what we're going to be doing for the rest of the week. Just doing this over and over. I might try and loot a couple more homes here, but we don't have that many now. So let me go mark these down as looted. Did I loot this one? I don't think I did. So we have 3 more homes that we can technically get, and a couple of basements. Not bad. Is it gonna be clear outside? It looks to be that way. So let's head out and cook this stuff up. While that's going, we can go ahead and look through these garbage bags. First up, we got some quagga cakes, technically good, farmer magazines, yarn, the watermelon and eggs, sadly we can't eat. Inside here, we have 1 nail and a cordless phone. I'll take it. Anything cooking in here? Yep, cockroach is done. Salami can't be cooked. The rat's done. Bacon's done. Fish fingers also done. I'll eat a couple of those right now. Actually, fish sticks sound so good to eat right now. The chicken's done. Now we just wait on the steak and pork chop. Bada boom. The reason why I'm cooking these up immediately is because I don't know how long we have until the, you know, electricity goes out, so preparing to be ready to bulk eat it's better than having to go upstairs and make a campfire. I think that'll be it for today, though. We did quite a bit, everyone. We looted some homes, checked out some nearby areas, and now we have quite the stockpile. I think next episode is gonna be a definite bore for most. Or I guess maybe not bore because we're going to be working on ourselves, which is pretty damn awesome. We're going to be looking at the television, sleeping on time, setting alarms, and just absorbing everything. On top of that, I will also be doing exercises to hopefully reach our first level of fitness and strength. And what better way than burpees? Ooh, better yet, actually. I almost forgot these existed. We got barbells and dumbbells. Oh, yeah. Tomorrow, we're gonna get absolutely swole. Anyways, I think this will be a perfect time to end the episode. Overall, we're improving bit by bit, and I do love that sense of improvement. We've killed 56 zombies, surviving for 1 day, 10 hours, gaining 2 kilos. And yeah, we still have quite a ways to go. I will see you guys next time. Peace out, everyone. Congratulations, Trash Prime. You have survived the first few days of the apocalypse, and now that we have kind of established ourselves in the school's basement, we can finally look forward to one thing: self-improvement. Because at the current stage we're at right now, we will not survive long at all, as we're still puny, unfit, and underweight. Not to mention the fact that we have no strength, no fitness, and little to no applicable skills in the apocalypse, but that will change over the course of this week, as we have access to television and access to training equipment. So yeah, we're going to be spending most of our day down here in the murky depths, just training ourselves to be a better survivor. What I'm trying to say is that this is going to be a very painful and boring week. Sadly, or maybe better for Trash, that won't be starting until tomorrow because we are a little bit tired. Anyways, everyone, welcome back to Project Zomboid. After we do get some sleep, though, I will explain my whole training routine. And that starts by waking up bright and early at 6 a.m. to finally catch the first cooking show. If you don't know, the cooking show starts at 6 a.m. I think the carpentry show starts at around 12, and then finally the survival show starts at around 6 p.m., which would be about 18 o'clock on our military time clock. Sadly, I am not doing this in the most optimal way, because the most optimal way would have you reading books at the same time, so you could really get in some good, XP. But the way we're doing it right now will work, so let me speed past forward. That's the end of the show, and as soon as that's done, we are gonna have a nice and fattening stew. And when I mean stew, I mean whatever food we can eat that's perishable right now, which is going to be an entire chicken leg. Very high in protein, which is perfect for building muscle. As soon as that's devoured, we're full to bursting, which means Trash can start off his training fully. Let's see here, it should be in here. Yeah, we got barbells and dumbbells. We only need one of each, so I'll grab you and then grab you after. As soon as we got that, I think we're gonna be doing curls for strength and then burpees after for fitness. And I am debating which one I should start off with, but I do think I will be starting off with strength because we are closer to a level, and getting another level in strength would increase our carry capacity past the very pitiful 6. So yeah, let's start curling. Oh yeah, Trash Prime. Push your body to its limit, so you can break it down just to build it up stronger. We're gonna be doing this for hours at this point. As soon as my arms are tired, we will probably switch over to either squats or sit-ups. Holy crap, Trash actually has a lot of endurance, more so than I would have thought. We did like 30 minutes of consecutive curls, which means we're out of breath. Now that we're done with that, we will drop it, sit on the bed a little bit, then we can switch over to squats, which will improve our fitness. So yeah, we'll be just doing the 3 of those exercises, waiting for each little one. That's about it though. I'll let you know if anything interesting happens. For now, we are putting that metal to the test. I will see you guys in a minute. That's the sound of progress, everyone. I wish that sound played in real life when you improve something enough. Yes, that's our first level of strength. With the way we're going at this point, I might even be able to reach level 3 before long. Eat, sleep, train, repeat, Trash. Now, I do kind of realize there may be an issue with working out so much all the time. We're in agony. Searing pain shoots through your body. It's hard to even think. I think when we're in agony, we can't work. Yeah. Wait, maybe we can? Can I do squats? No, we're in too much pain to exercise. Which is an issue because I don't have any painkillers. Do I have alcohol to maybe numb the pain a bit? No, it doesn't seem like it. Okay, it looks like we're gonna have to get creative with our workout methods then. So instead of doing actual exercise for the day because our arms are killing us, I am gonna do something even sillier. We are gonna train our strength and our fitness by picking up very, very heavy desks and lugging them around the area. If you need to work out, you gotta get creative with it, Trash, and this is the exact way on how we build up our body. Definitely not breaking us down in the process. But yeah, we will get ourselves an extremely heavy load, and then we will just run everywhere, building up our stamina, our running skill, and everything else in between. Oh, what do we got for breakfast today? Let's eat some bacon. That'll be high in calories, then we can finish it off with a fruit muffin. maybe this isn't the best way to train our character, because I'm looking at my health panel right now, and it is giving me a lot of muscle strain in my upper and lower torso, which means we're always going to be in agony if I carry around 3 school benches in my inventory. So instead of doing that, I'm gonna lock down the stairs just so we're double extra safe, and what we're gonna do instead is just run. Maybe we can swing around a little bit, you know, just a little bit of good fitness every now and then so we are not in complete agony, because we may not be able to get sleep if we're in agony, you know, when it comes close to being our sleepy time. Ooh, good news, everyone. We're only in severe pain, which means I can build up more strength. Come on, Trash. Put some muscle in it. Also, if you look at my little exercise sheet, you can see our regularity with barbell curls is going up, which means the more we build it up, the less it'll be painful, and the more returns I think we get. I think that's how it works. So yeah, we might as well build up our strength for at least the first week, and maybe if we get to level 2 or 3 strength, we can start to build up our fitness. Yeah, our carpentry, though, is at level 2, cooking at level 2, with the agricultural skill at 1 and fishing at 1. Slow and steady progress is what it is. Hold on here. I think we may have a visitor, everyone. That's a little scary. I'm gonna drop the barbell. We're not supposed to be getting visitors right now, so let me go say hello to whoever's out there. That door seems to be the one being knocked on. I do ask the question, ma'am, how did you get in here? Because all these doors are shut, the windows and areas are still good as well. Seems to be clear down here, no windows are busted down. Oh, I see where she came in from. It looks like she did break down a desk earlier, and she just kind of wandered in. Everywhere else looks pretty clear though. I'm not too worried about it. Back inside my hovel, as we have a lot of time to kill. It's only day 3, and day 15 is when we unlock a new chunk, so yeah, we're going right back into the mines. Oh, yep, there's the pain. Okay, before it goes fully, I'm gonna try and do some squats. Come on, buddy, get it in before you get really in agony. There you go. Awesome. Oh, actually, we're just in normal pain. Nope, there it is. Severe pain. Yeah. Are we going to be put in agony? Not yet, which means we can do more curls. I feel so bad for Trash right now. Also, how's my weight looking? It's looking pretty much the same. I need to bulk eat a whole lot more. Eat the whole pork chop. And if I could help it, I think we should probably drink a lot of cow's milk. Yeah, drink like half the carton, buddy. There it is. The weight threshold being up a little bit is going to be very nice because that does give us a small bonus to our strength levels. We can also use the carton as a water container. Now that's thinking out of the box. Okay, cool. We just watched a foraging program. I don't think it was enough to fully fix us, but we are slowly working our way on up. Now, I will say, I have been avoiding a lot of the back-breaking exercises because I think tomorrow we are going to head out and grab some more supplies. Because I was looking around my little area and we are going through food like crazy. We are bulking though, as you see with our weight. You know, we're gaining a lot, but look at this. This is not good. All right, we need a lot more food than this, especially if I'm going to be down here for another 8 days. So my plan tomorrow is after I watch the cooking show, we are going to head out for a nice little exploratory, outing. And the places I do want to check out are going to be these 3 homes here and maybe the ones up over this way as well. Hopefully finding a lot of fattening foods inside. We have our football helmet, we have a little bit more carried weight, so we should be all right, hopefully. Before I do go ahead and leave, I will bring with me 1 screwdriver and the claw hammer. That way we'll be able to get into any locked doors or basements. Alright, I think we're just about ready. I'm gonna go get some sleep and I will see you guys till then. Oh, and we're back in pain. Okay, I need to go to sleep right now before I get in agony. I kind of forgot I did a lot of squats there and we do not like squats. Oh, we're in too much pain to sleep. Well, that kind of sucks. Do we have anything to make us sleepy? I don't think we do. Oh, we do have correction fluid. Maybe we could sniff that? I don't recommend doing this at home. We just made ourselves queasy. If I die like this, that would be the funniest thing ever. We didn't. Okay, good. Hey, it lowered our pain, though. Now we can get some sleep. Waking up on the 14th of July, everyone. Sadly, we are about 3 hours behind schedule, but that means we can just go around and wait a little bit while waiting for the TV show to turn on. I will eat an entire steak, just raw, or I guess, you know, raw as in cooked. Getting me even higher in weight. 74 kilos and going up. Soon we won't have to deal with all of the issues that comes with being underweight. I am gonna rest a little bit though, and you know what? No, I'm gonna run. We're gonna get as much use out of our time as possible. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot. You also learned some basic recipes watching the television as well, so we did learn how to make pie dough, which is pretty awesome. It is finally time to head out though. Before I do go outside, I will be going into my digital watch and setting an alarm to 11 o'clock so I know I need to prepare in order to watch the next Life and Living. Hopefully the homes I'm looting have televisions, but if not, I would like an hour's grace period to actually get me in front of a television. So I will set it right on over there. Perfect. Let's go see how the outside world is after so many days down in a murky, damp basement. Hello world, it's me, Trash. I see no zombies nearby, which is a perfect thing to see. The outside area also looks pretty clear, which makes sense because we haven't really, you know, pushed the hornet's nest much. As much as I would like to describe our situation a bit more in depth, we need to get moving immediately so I can loot as much as possible. I did go ahead and loot that, right? Yes, I did. Okay, let's get the rest of the houses on this street then, and after we can check out the big homes over there. Wait a minute, have I looted these before? No, I don't think I have. Anyways, I'm here to grab all your bulking supplies. It's bulking season for ol' me. Stand by for my arrival, worms. What do we have inside? The most important place is going to be the kitchen. Let me make sure this place is clear, though. It is. Come on, big money. Nothing. Oh, fish fingies. Nope, that's huge. Open it right now. And while we're looting everything else, we can have that cooking up. Over here, we have dish towels, plastic cups, stale bread. I can cook that into toast immediately, too. I'm really glad I decided to move out here, then. Is there anything else in here? Tissues? That may be helpful. I'll take it with me. And that will be it for this home here. Not much, but hey, food is food. Oh, can you not cook bread like that? Ah, that sucks, eggs. Well, I'll take it with me. How's the fish fingers looking? They're looking pretty cooked. The same thing with the rice. Turn off the oven. I will eat that. It will make me a little bit sad, but food is food. Knock, knock. I'm here. I hope there's no one inside, or else I will have to forcefully evict you from your body and cleanse your soul. Inside here, we have a bathroom, some very tight corners, which I don't like at all. There's also crop tops, skirts. The bookshelf has a single sheet of paper inside. I can tell these weren't the very learned type of people. Ooh, we do have a gun, though. Also, I think I'm gonna pop on the sneakers, because I was looking at the boots earlier, and we did get some holes in them, which means our scratch and bite protection is completely gone on our right foot, so it's a little bit less useful than it was before. The gun case, however, I'll take it with me. Oh, wait a minute, never mind. That weighs like 5 kilograms. I'm gonna leave it in here then, and maybe I'll grab it later. Yeah, let's leave the ammo inside it then. We can get it at another time. Because the only guns we need is the one to build up on our arms. Give me that Diet Cola. Then give me, lard. 4,000 calories of complete goodness. I'm really happy there's no, like, gut simulation for characters yet, because that would put us on the toilet for quite a while. There's nothing in the trash. I think we got one more home down here with a few zombies to kill as well. Ooh, quite a few at that. Can I loot any of these? No, not at that border. Alright, let's mark it and keep her moving. I have an idea. We'll use these fence lines. If you think about it, killing all these zombies is kind of like its own form of exercise. It's very, very active with a little bit of risk of injury, you know, in the line of duty. Nothing makes me feel more at home than fence combat in this game. It feels natural to me after doing it for so long, man. Even with a terrible, terrible character. We still make it work somehow. Your turn. I think we've earned the right to have pants, everyone. Or better yet, denim shorts. No, no, no. I would like jeans fully. Thank you very much. Alright, cool. We're no longer, you know, pantsless at least. We do have the strength to support ourselves just a tiny bit. What do we have in the final home? Which should hopefully be a little bit more cleared out. Checking these cars on the way. Nothing in the trunk. We got napkins in there. Throw in a razor blade. Some books as well. What does the white car have? Matches. That's very nice for future me. The mailbox has nothing. What about the garage? It has a single welding torch. Not a bad little haul. I wish we had the mask to go along with it, but with this garage we have secured us a very easily defendable spot for me to rest up. I like to attribute our quick recovery to the fact that we've been working out quite a bit. There is a basement. That's a good sign. I don't see anything in here. I think this place has been ransacked way before we got here. Yeah, we're not gonna have much of a chance of getting anything here at all. Except firewood, I guess? That's nice. I'll shut the door behind me so we don't get any visitors. Oh, whoa, we got ourselves a little loom. I'm pretty sure we can use that, genuinely. I don't know the crafting system too well, but I think that's the case. There's some arcade machines, one zombie. Wait a minute. Is that an anvil? Yeah, I don't know if this is actually an anvil. If it is, that would be incredibly awesome. Let's see. Yeah, I think it would be considered an anvil. Holy heck. This is a good find. Can I pick it up? No, it doesn't seem like we can. Okay, I will be definitely back here then. This place is awesome. Is there anything in here that's like, you know, a little bit more weighty? Freezers, boxes. This may be a place for me to base up in the future, actually. Yeah, there's not much in here aside from that. Okay, I'll be back another day then. Maybe this will be my permanent shelter in the future. With that, though, let me do a 360 to make sure we're safe. We have secured this street. I will mark this area with a target, though, just so we remember where it's at. I do think we have enough time to check out the final little street, because we have not gotten a lot of food. We got a lot of other items, but not food. Ooh, not only that, though, but that is a duffel bag. I'm gonna want all of that. Nice. There are 2 more zombies over there, but the reason why I did kill this little group here is because those are coveralls. Technically, they're not the best, but they will replace my need for proper clothes. There are going to be holes in it, but still, it's a very nice thing to have. Because if you don't know, all the clothing we have does weigh quite a bit, so if we can get one cover-all situation, I can drop the other clothes we have, and we still look not naked. What I'm trying to say is that if we want to seem a little bit more civilized while still maintaining our low weight threshold, this is our best chance. We got 2 more here. I will grab the duffel bag. With that, I'm gonna grab the gun, and we will head back to our little base. Just in time, everyone. In order to save up a little bit of space, I will be just dropping everything off in the corner here, and I'll sort through it later. We will have fish fingers, lard, and Diet Cola for lunch, though. Finally resting up on the couch. Life is going really good for old me right now, or old trash. We're building up our wood crafting skill, resting up very nicely, and soon we will be done with the whole neighborhood. I do think I'm going to save looting this whole street here for next time, and that will be, you know, kind of the goal of the next episode. We have survived 5 days, 3 hours, killing 77 zombies, which means there is still quite a bit to do inside this chunk, and our food is going to be brought to its absolute limits. Basically, we ate all the food we just got in this week alone, and there's only 3 more homes. Anyways, if you guys have liked this so far, be sure to like, favorite, share, and subscribe for more. I am pretty excited to see where things go for us at this point. And I am also absolutely loathing the fact that we will need to encounter the helicopter one of these times. I will see you guys next time. Peace out, everyone. The road to self-improvement is a long and arduous journey, which makes Trash feel pretty sad. He's having a hard time lately, and he wants to find some way to forget his troubles. As bad as it is right now, Trash, it's going to get worse. Anyways, everyone, welcome back to Project Zomboid, the Chunkman Challenge. Previously, we just trained our strength all the way to level 1... Wow, really just to level 1. Yeah, we trained all the way to level 1 over the course of like a few days, and today we're going to be doing some more of that. Also, catching some television shows and hopefully improving ourselves as much as possible. We left off in the middle of the day, so if we look at the time, it's currently 1:20 p.m., which means we're going to start today off with a little bit of looting. Last time we cleared out this side of the street, so this time we're going to clear out this small little fenced enclosured area, hopefully finding some more food because, again, our collection is very, very weak. We have about 4 kilograms in total, which won't last us the 15 days. If this keeps up, by the way, we might have to dig for worms for food. Because looking at our time survived right now, we're about 1/3 of the way to the threshold to unlock a new chunk, which is not good when it comes to, you know, resources. So yeah, hopefully we'll find something out and about. I mean, there's gotta be something over there, right? Those are some big homes with potential garages and basements. If we can't find food here, we're not gonna find it anywhere else. Oh, also, if you're curious about what we're going to be doing after we're done looting, we're just going to be doing a whole lot more exercise. If you do check our weight threshold, we are gaining lots, which is fantastic. I think we're about 2 kilograms off of the underweight threshold, which will improve our fitness, our chance of injury, and a whole bunch of other good stuff. So far, I don't see any zombies, except for those 3 there. They can stay. I'm going to go ahead and enter and begin the looting process once again. I forgot, we're weak. Let's just do this instead. We're in. Crazy how that works, huh? What do we got? First of all, we have a VHS for Z Squad. I wish it was something a little bit more educational. The kitchen has a carving fork with some canned tomatoes. Ooh, bell peppers. We'll take that. The paring knife as well. Instant popcorn. There's also a glass bottle, a cheese grater. I wonder if you could actually use that to make shredded cheese. Ooh, we also have apples, cauliflower, and mutton chops. That's like a full day's worth of food right there. Not bad. What about the bedrooms and bathroom? We got tweezers, that's good for first aid. The bleach bottle is technically a water container, and we can use it to clean up areas. The garage has a basement. Okay, not bad. Cigarettes. What the hell is that? It looks like, something to do with clothing, maybe? Like processing plants? Maybe we could grab that later? What does the basement have? Nothing at all. It's just a pile of trash and a singular box. I have no idea what this wooden beam is for. It's either for structure or some kind of, like, cultish thing. I don't really want to find out. Is that seriously it here? Yep, it is. The closet has... Ooh, hockey goalie shin pads. Oh, that looks incredibly goofy, but we might be able to get a full suit of armor with it. The bedroom has nothing aside from some sheets, pillows, a disposable lighter, and of course, being how weak we are, we're already weighed down. So after we're done looting here, we can make a little trip back to the school, drop it off, and continue our little journey. Ooh, there is also a barbecue in the background. If I want to set up some cheap cooking, that may be a good option. Finally, we got the washing room. Nothing. We can mark it down and keep her moving after. And you know what? I'm gonna smash another window down. I want this to be as accessible as possible. We can always barricade it later. Did I ever tell you guys how much I hate inventory management? We're gonna have a lot to do later. It is time to go check out the second home, though. Ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba-ba. Killing these 3 zombies on the way so they don't harass me when I'm running back exhausted. Really, Trash? You just need to reframe your mind? Killing zombies is more like building experience. With every zombie you kill, murder becomes a little bit easier, alright? which might not be a good thing in the modern world, but it's the apocalypse, baby. This is as good as it gets. That's 3 down for the count. Make it 4, 5, and 6, and you got yourself a party, everyone. Come on. God damn, you got a thick skull, lady. Whew. Let's go take a little bit of a break. We've definitely earned the loot here. And is that a propane grill in the background? Oh, yes it is. Much, much better than charcoal, because that is free fuel. Is someone knocking? I don't see any zombies in here, though, so let's go take a small little break right here. I do enjoy this kitchen, though. That is a lot of cupboard space for such a small home. Oh, I should have looted this from the start, everyone. Oh, and there it is. That's our limiter. We are now drowsy, so I think we ought to save the last home for tomorrow. But that won't stop me from checking this whole place out today, because we already made it all the way over here. Let's see what we have. Brussels sprouts. Ugh, I hate those things in real life, but it is food. Beef patties, a garbage bag with another aluminum baseball bat. It's completely worn out, though. Not too helpful, then. Pencils, whiskey, that's technically calories. Pots, bouillon cubes, that's good for stews and soups. Over here we got some canned potatoes, a recipe for guacamole. Okay, that's gonna be pretty cool to have in the future, if we can ever get to that point. Canned peaches, that's yummy too. Is there a basement now? I don't see any zombies. I do like the closets though. It's a very luxurious looking home. Oh, dude, it's a snow globe of Buckingham Palace. That's so cool. Yeah, we're taking that. Comic books, carving, that's gonna be nice for crafting. Over here, we got more comic books. Okay, the people here really knew how to party then. And it does look like we have access to a basement. Is that a sledgehammer? Oh, we are... Oh, we're cooking, everyone. This is a crazy base location. Are you kidding me? Okay, we're gonna have to be back here in the future, guys. That right there. I don't even know what we're gonna use a sledgehammer for, but we got it now. Okay, okay. We have epoxy, funnels, hand drills, welding torches, whetstones, hooks. This run is setting us up for a very good time, everyone. I'm saying this right now as it is. What's even crazier is we haven't looted everything here yet. Oh, yeah. What do we got in here? Radios, money. Okay, nothing too crazy in there. The bathroom just has dirty bandages. The bedroom here, though, may have something good. Nope, nothing. Okay, let's go check out the basement and get the hell out of here. Hello, hello. Ooh. What the? Is someone down here? No, I don't see anyone. There's a bunch of, like, tables stacked up. We have a makeshift radio, a computer. First of all, that hydration pack is actually really nice. I'm gonna take it. Is this a bunker? I mean, maybe not like a bunker per se, but it is a little like a military area. Yeah, dude, we got jerry cans in here. Oh, it's a good day to be me. Are there any guns? Any M16 assault rifles ripe for the taking? Let's see, we got a duffel bag, more hydration packs, ration cans? Oh my, oh my. We just, you know what? It's a good day to be trash. No way. I wonder if this is randomized or if this is like a, you know, proper spot. I mean, that military bag is gonna be really good. We have a second military bag as well. Yep, that's huge. We take those. Hydration pack, we'll take that as well. Drop off the sports bottle. Just for reference, by the way, what made us over encumbered before is completely nullified by the weight reduction of this military bag. It just goes to show how crazy good it is. Yeah, we'll take the entrenching tools for weapons. The jerry cans would be very good to collect both water and other things for. I think that's going to be it in here, though. I mean, aside from the entire box of ration cans. Yeah, we're taking that. And I think we ought to head home, everyone. Let's see if I can get home without dying horribly now. I will also say, it was a fantastic idea to kill those zombies, because imagine us being in the situation we're in now. Exhausted and tired with 3 Zeds on our back. Not exactly the best circumstance. I should have checked out that home from the start. That would have made looting so much easier. But hey, at least we got it now than never. Now begins the fun part of organization. Let me just drop everything off on the floor, and we will work from there. First of all, how many cans of food do we get from one ration box? Ooh, 6 cans of water. Aw, man, I was kind of hoping it would have been like MREs, but I guess water's good to have. We'll drop it in our water pile. Now we're gonna have to figure out where everything else goes. To be fair, we could use the bags as a quick little way of, organizing. I will definitely fill up this jerry can with as much water as possible, so we have that in abundance. Oh, hold on a minute. It's time for the television. What do we got today, Mr. Magic TV? It's exposure survival. Not bad. Do we get another level of trapping? Yes, we do. Cool. And we learned how to make box traps, which we will need to reach another level of trapping for, and carpentry level 1. Is there a trap I can make right now in my very pitiful state? Yes, we can. All we need is a hacksaw, a plank, and twine. That may be something we need to do in the future because, our looting has not really gotten us a lot of food supplies. Now that the television's done, though, we can begin the more menial labor of organizing loot, which means I will see you tomorrow. Oh, looks like we woke up early again. I decided to go to sleep early because I didn't want to miss the cooking show, but yeah, we are up and as sad as ever. But we did grow a beard, so that's a kind of big hallmark of survival, but it does not look good with the football helmet, so I think we're going to be shaving that, then doing the rest of our organization. We've barely touched the pile. It's going to be a little bit, but we are starting to funnel things in, like weapons in here. I think this is going to be my equipment little area. Yeah, we'll get there, slow and steady. You know what? Maybe it was a good thing we woke up early, because I was able to get all of my menial chores done. Now the floor is completely empty, and we have a few more categories. This is going to be my health and medical table. As you see, there's not really much in here right now aside from cigarettes and bleach, so it's a work in progress. Over here, I did not change it, but it is going to be maybe our self-improvement shelf. Over here is our equipment. Down here is our weapons and sporting stuff. Over on this one is obviously the literature. We have our cooking items. Our bag is on the desk because I think it looks cool. Over here, just more stuff for the fires. I will say, after I'm done watching the cooking show, we will be putting our knowledge to the test, cooking up anything that is raw right now. I like to imagine Trash doesn't even put this on like a piece of tinfoil or a baking sheet. We just throw it on the floor of the oven, just grabbing all of that carcinogenic burnt material at the bottom of these school ovens. Because for a fact these aren't going to be the most clean. You can even see the grime on top of it. Just how a survivor should have his food. There it is. Brussels sprouts are done too. And we should give that meat about like 40 minutes before it's done as well. I might be able to turn it into a small little stir fry, pre-cooked. Can I pop this in like a little frying pan or pot so I'm not as depressed? Oh, yes I can. Cool. That's definitely one way to use up resources then. We'll add in some pork chops, some Brussels sprouts, a little bit of cauliflower, and some mutton chop. Hopefully giving me a hearty meal that removes my sadness. Yeah, just eat it from the handful, buddy. Hey, look at that. We're still sad. Who would have thought a stir fry's not enough to cure depression? It's gonna be a work in progress, so we'll drop everything off here, and I think we ought to hit up our final home. Right over here. And also, we do need to grab the sledgehammer and stuff as well, so it's gonna be a pretty productive day. Are there any zombies we need to kill? There's one up there. Not the worst, though. A couple in the backyard, too. Peekaboo. Oh, it's locked. It's insane how many homes you can get into with an aluminum baseball bat, everyone. I do hear a lot of activity in here, so we need to be ready to run at a moment's notice. The kitchen is clear. There's a girl in the garden. Sorry, Mary. Walking throughout the home, it seems to be clear-ish. We're getting a little bit less unhappiness. There's at least 2 zombies knocking on doors right now. You almost caught me unaware, but I'm a little bit too quick on the draw. We're not gonna go through the nearest window. We're gonna go through the one way at the end here. This is a depressing bedroom. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. I may be looking too far into this, but this really reminds me of Hank Hill's house from King of the Hill. Wait. Is this the King of the Hill house? I, honest to God, think this is the King of the Hill house. Because it just feels very familiar to me. There's even like the little, you know, garage. Wait a minute, is this the... No. It's all connecting in my head. Because it would make sense that the prepper basement would be Dale's house. This is just the King of the Hill Street. He's even got propane. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, there's a lot of zombies here too. No, this is definitely the King of the Hill house. I recognize this lawn anywhere. All right, well, your time to die now, ma'am. Sorry, not sorry. Hopefully the King of Propane has some good supplies for me today. Let's hope he's got some good old-fashioned American steak in here. Let's see, we have some VHSs, we're loading. Rotten crayfish, a parcel. Ooh, what's inside? Just a chrome toaster, jars of tomatoes, rotten stew, stale chamomile, candles, oven mitts, dish towels. Oh man, I was really hoping for a little bit more. The kitchen has a key to the residence. I might live here in the future. It'd be really funny. Over here, we got blue pens, rolling papers. Oh yeah, we were already here. A business card for Felicia Collado. By the way, what led me to believe that this is the King of the Hill house is a small room in here with the computer, because all I can remember is the episode where he plays the game where he's actually, like, added in and he gets addicted with it. So that's such a cool little, like, you know, feature. There's even a fresh pair of coveralls and a good old-fashioned... Oh, it's an empty bottle of beer, dude. I was about to do the bit where I say, yep, in the front, but sadly, we won't be doing that today. Is that gonna be it in here, though? Hairspray, toilet paper, magazines, charity letters. I don't remember the gnome, but I'm gonna take him. Come on, David. We have places to go. Okay, let's mark this down. Let's grab the sledgy, and that will be all the supplies inside of the homes in our little chunk. Oh, dude, wait a minute. I can grab this? Okay, we can grab this grindstone here if we disassemble it. That is going to be very nice. I wonder if we can disassemble the other things too. If we can, that would be a good way of getting some supplies. All right, well, I guess it's time to go home. Okie dokie. It took a lot of inventory management, but we are finally home with a organized inventory. I will need to move over a lot of these water containers later, but right now it's decent with, you know, where it is. I will also say I don't see an option to refill my water bottle, so we may be out of water, everyone. Which is a little bit scary. But the good news is we have 3 full jerry cans of water, so we should be, you know, pretty well off for a while. Worst case scenario, we can go up in the toilets and grab those too. So yeah, things are going good. We got a nice little snow globe here. And now that we do have all the food here, it's another day of working out, everyone. We're at 75 weight, so we'll probably eat a whole thing of lard and see how far we can get going with it. Is that another level of carpentry? Hell yes it is. Is that level 2 now? Ooh, it's level 3. Okay, not bad at all, dude. We might be able to build our own house at this point. Yeah, baby, it's right there. Ooh, now we can carry 8 kilograms of supplies instead of 7. It's small little improvements like that that's gonna make me really happy. Now we're gonna be going with burpees. I know I said I was gonna do squats, But I think burpees are going to be a bit better because it works out both. And, you know, the more strength we have, the better things will be. It will put me in complete agony, but we can drink alcohol in order to offset that pain to work even more. So, my good friend, your life is going to be hell for the next few days. We'll do workouts, sit on our little bed, sleep, eat, repeat. Oh no, there's no life and living today. This may be the final broadcast then, everyone. Well, we'll go get some sleep pretty soon, and then we'll wake up on the 8th day. Making sure to set our alarm for 6 a.m. this time. Can we get any more workouts in today, or is that gonna be it? Yeah, we're just in complete agony. Hello? I hear a zombie outside. I am gonna deal with that in the morning. Alright, here we are. If you could wait just a few more seconds, zombie, while I get this cooking show in my brain, that would be perfect. Awesome. Now I can go ahead and kill ya. Okay, we're good. Rush out. Hey, Buster. That's the power of level 2 strength you're feeling right now. Kablamo! Oh, kablamo! There it is. We killed it. Awesome. Now, how long have we survived? 7 days, 21 hours, just about 8. We have another 6 days to go, more like 7 days to go, until we unlock a new chunk. I guess next episode we're just going to be doing burpees. We can also check out the basement down at that home there, maybe go foraging a little bit. That's about all we can do today though, everyone, and I think this would be a perfect spot to end the episode. We did a little bit of looting, we built up some more skills, some more levels, we're at level 2 strength, we're gaining weight still. Oh, and I think we finally are past the threshold of being underweight, everyone, which is going to pay off in dividends. We're almost at level 1 fitness, we're at 2 strength. Life is going good for old Trash Prime, and I can't wait to see where he goes in the future. I am really liking this series so far. It really makes you appreciate what little you have. And it does make me wonder, what spot am I going to upgrade next time? I definitely do think we push further into the King of the Hill neighborhood because of the lucrative options and unlocking more of the school. But that will wait for another time. If you guys like this episode and want to see this series continue, please like, favorite, share, and let me know down in the comments below your thoughts and opinions. I will see you guys next time. Peace out, everyone. Congratulations, Trash. You have gotten past the first hurdle of the Chunkman challenge. We've survived 7 days, just about 8, killing 90 zombies, and if we want to unlock another chunk, which would unlock me more resources, we are gonna have to spend just about, 7 days just laying around, working on ourselves, maybe doing a little bit of foraging, and maybe some other cool things if I'm creative enough. Anyways, everyone, welcome back to Project Zomboid, and today, before we do any of the more, boring stuff, 7 a.m. in the morning, I am gonna go head out really quick, and we're gonna go check out that one basement I've been neglecting the whole series. This one right over here. And then after that, we're completely on our own resource-wise, so hopefully there's some goodies in there. Oh yeah, looking around the neighborhood reveals a lot of zombies. Oh wow, one's right in front of me. Yeah, I forgot the chopper event kind of happened. Change of plans, Trash. It looks like we're gonna be doing a little bit of spring cleaning. Alright, I'm looking around right now, everyone. It's bad. It's really bad. It actually reminds me of how many zombies were in this neighborhood before I even started the series. We've killed around 10 zombies so far. It's bad, everyone. It is terrible. The more I'm looking around, the more dread I get in my body. The amount of zombies in this area right now reminds me of how things were at the start of the series, which is both sad and good because if I didn't kill any of the zombies beforehand, we would be dealing with double the population. But yeah, all of my hard work has been thrown into the ringer, so that's gonna be fun. We can, however, put in a little bit of work, and I do think we're gonna switch over from just self-sustenance to just killing every zombie in the neighborhood once again to make this place a little bit safer. Because again, I have no idea what the curveball is going to be, positive or negative, and if, you know, you guys turn these zombies into night sprinters or something like that, I would really like this neighborhood to be semi-clear before that happens. So you, my good denim shirt-wearing fella, need to go into the dirt. Please, feed the worms, so I can harvest them later for long, long winters ahead. Alright, I'm gonna try and cut a path over towards the basement though, and then we'll go, you know, clean out the rest of them. Just keep it slow and steady, trash. I think after this group we will be decently safe enough. I just have to really watch my 6, make sure we're not getting lunged, and we should be okay, even though this is incredibly dangerous. I will also say, it's pretty nice to be able to fight, you know, this group of zombies without getting immediately exhausted anymore. It's small improvements. Come on, buddy. There you go. 2 more. Bada bam, bada bingo. Also, if you're wondering why I'm talking a little bit weird today, it's because I ate a lot of Halloween candy, and the sour Skittles are really getting to the roof of my mouth. Anyways, our baseball bat has been putting in a lot of work. It's still in workable condition, but with that group of zombies, we have breached our 100 kill count, killing 112 in total. Now I can go ahead and check out the basement. Alright, it's open. What do you got for me, Pandora's box? Oh my god! He scared the crap out of me! For that, you will pay the price. Oh, there's another. Is that it? Yes, it is. What did we have? 1 handle. Some metal snips. We might need that later. I'm not sure what for, though. Over here, we have a single plank as well. That's it, everyone. We went through this whole basement for a singular plank. Well, at the very least, I won't need to worry about what's in here, and I am gonna just sit inside the corner in a very, very pitch-black basement to get some of my stamina back. What a nice rest in a dark, murky basement. Now we must continue our work. Also, it's day 8, which means we won't be getting any more TV broadcasts, so I just won't worry about that, and I guess we'll just kill zombies around the neighborhood. As soon as it's safe, and probably tomorrow, we can start to begin, you know, maybe a little bit of working out, throwing in a little bit of basic foraging just to get some more resources in the way. Alright, I see 2 zombies here. I don't see any around the school. Down over this street, we got a few small clusters. Yeah, okay, we're gonna have to kill a few zombies. Over here, bozos, we got a fence line just for you. Pop, 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 pop. Oh my gosh, are you gonna make your mind up? Thank you. The dude took a million years to, like, climb over that fence. I broke his legs too, how tragic. Let's keep up that momentum though, everyone. I'm gonna say it right now, everyone. I think the aluminum baseball bat's one of my favorite weapons in Build 42. This thing puts in so much work and it's so durable. We've already killed probably another 30 zombies or so. Yeah, 30 zombies just this episode alone, not to count all the zombies we've killed before. And the condition on this thing is only halfway done, dude. This thing is durable, it packs a punch, it grounds zombies really quick. What else can you really ask for in a weapon? Not much, I'll tell you that much. Alrighty, that's another 2 groups taken care of. How many more zombies are we gonna have to deal with? I see one small group of 5 over there, and another group of 6 over there too, so that's about 10 zombies. I think that'll be it after that though. And then we can actually begin, you know, looting around. Nope, there's more. Of course there is. This is gonna be one hell of a commitment then. Oh man, the hordes just keep on coming, dude. That's another big group we gotta take care of. We are putting in some good work though, but we get exhausted very quickly. I would say our limit right now is probably 12 to 15 zombies before things start to get really, really scary. I will also say there's more limiters, you know, kind of popping up out of nowhere. Much like a baseball bat to the back of the head. If you look at our health panel... Oh wait, we're actually fine. Okay, muscle fatigue is not an issue right now. Well, I thought that was going to be much more of a problem, but maybe the devs have tweaked muscle strain since I've last played Build 42. But yeah, life's going good. We're no longer underweight. It does make me wonder how many zombies we're going to be killing alone, though. Now the question, do I go a little bit hungry for the evening to just try and, you know, hammer in as many heads as possible, or do we actually head back home and grab some lunch? You know what? I'm gonna play it safe. We're gonna go grab some real food. So, let's run our little butt back on home. Well, hello there, pink boy. That is a hatchet inside of their back. I wouldn't really pick a fight while hungry, but getting that right now is really good, especially because I don't know if that zombie's gonna wander out of the border in the time it takes me to get breakfast cooked up. So, you know, it's better to kill him right now than never. We have a fence line right here for that very job. Let's try not to get fence lunged, though. It's a very scary job. Hey! Oh, yes, dude! Okay, okay. The fitness is off the charts today. What a good workout, everyone! Killing all those zombies has not only netted me a mint condition hatchet, well, I guess technically not mint, but almost mint condition hatchet. On top of that, it has also built up our stamina to reach the first level of fitness. So hopefully that'll mean, you know, we get our stamina back a little bit quicker and I can take things a little bit faster with our exertion as well. Is there anything inside the satchels? No, just a sheet of paper. That's fine. What about the school bag? There's just a toy car inside. Nothing too crazy. I am gonna go get a breakfast fit for a king then. I was about to grab my food, but I hear some zombies upstairs, and I really don't like that. This is supposed to be like my little safe place. So if there is anyone in here, please reveal yourself. What the? Oh, I see you. You blend in right with the checkered tiling, dude. Hold on a minute. I have something just for you. And it's a nice little screwdriver that I'm gonna stick right in your ear hole. Think of it like a wet willy, alright? Oh, damn it, you looked. Now I gotta do this the hard way. All we have to do is find that sweet spot. Come on. There it is. We got it right in his ear hole. Yeah, nerd, this is Trash's territory, not yours. Alright. It's time for a meal, like for real this time. Which is going to be, a Brussels sprout, stir fry with some cauliflower, a little bit of mutton chop with some jalapenos, corn, and lard for that extra fattening goodness. All of this stuff is... Wait. Is that mutton actually cooked? Yes, it is. Okay, I got a little bit worried because if you look at the ingredients, it says that the mutton is uncooked, or at least it shows an icon to where it's uncooked. I'm gonna trust my, better judgment. I'm gonna trust my gut and say that we can eat this without dying horribly. If this is what puts Trash Prime out, though, so be it. At least we're eating like a king. Oh yeah, no, that was some good stuff right there. We are now stuffed, which means we're stronger, healthier, and we should still be gaining weight, right? Yes, we are. Perfect. That means I am in prime condition to bash in more heads. We'll look around the general area, but I do think most of the zombies are going to be up in this little flat area, because we've already cleared out here and over there a bit. The more I look over a lot of these zombies, I think we've been just clearing out the local school population. Like, all of these zombies have school backpacks, so it leads me to believe that they may have just wandered out during my little challenge. It's either that or the game is spawning zombies inactively, and I really don't want to think about that one. I do hear some zombies in here. Maybe we should hold off on resting before we, think we're safe. Yeah, I'm incredibly glad I decided to check. That could have been bad. Alright, Trash, I'm gonna give you another little pro tip and a general pro tip for everyone in the audience. If you're gonna rest on a chair, make sure there's no exits or entrances to your, supple body and flesh. Yeah, we'll go sit inside the murder basement for a little bit. This is a perfect spot to rest up. We'll give it a few hours. I bet any minute we're gonna get drowsy as well. Nope, not yet. Okay, cool. That means we can keep on trucking. Let's go kill the lady in the backyard. Oh, you swapped positions. I see. Impatient, hmm? That's fine, I will attend to you very, very quickly. Okay, cool. How does the King of the Hill alleyway look now? Pretty clear. Which means I can move on forward to the next area. Trash would be so much more powerful if I didn't have to deal with level 1 fitness. We're already out of breath. But I think with this final group of zombies up here, that'll be it. And then we can, train a little bit, maybe throwing in a little bit of foraging. Then we can, really hunker down for the day. Yeah, how many is that gonna be? Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more zombies? Not a bad amount. We are getting tired, so we will have to save it for another day. I think what I'm gonna do then is crawl into my little basement, do some burpees, and I will see you guys tomorrow bright and early. Oh boy, it's day number 9, everyone. Also, is there another episode of Life and Living? No, it's definitely the end of the broadcasts. We have a little bit of pain from exercise fatigue, but we did get a new friend. I brought the anatomical skeleton downstairs, and I have to say it's really funny, because if you pick up the skeleton and you want to place it, it has a 3D model, right? You see that, but then when you place it down, it becomes pixelated, which is a little bit silly in my opinion. Maybe it's for optimization, but I do wonder why it does that. Yeah, no, we're in agony right now, so we're not going to be doing too much. Wait, it might have been agony because I was carrying a big backpack. Yeah, that'll definitely do it. We're not in too good of a shape, so I'm just going to take a shower. Wait a minute. Never mind, everyone. We won't be taking a shower because the water went out. Instead, I guess we can make ourselves a little bit of food. Are we actually out? Yeah, we are. I'll just focus on breakfast instead, which is going to be the same exact combination we had before. Brussels sprouts, mutton chops, lard, and packaged veggies. For some reason, we can't add in frozen food. Oh, that makes sense. Obviously, we can't add in frozen food. Let me go ahead and take out the potatoes and the tato tots. How's my weight looking? Weight's looking good. We're still gaining. Stats are looking pretty damn awesome as well. We're about 1/3 of the way to level 3 strength, which would unlock me even more abilities. How's my baseball bat looking? It's seen better days, but obviously it has. Hopefully the pain doesn't last too long. I'm just gonna sit down and wait for it to, kind of take its course. I already drank the alcohol, by the way, for the pain killing, so we don't have that either. Okay, come on, Trash. It's just a little bit of exercise fatigue. Oh, nope, the pain's getting worse. Okay, you know what? Maybe we can head outside and not do any fighting, and we can do a little bit of foraging instead. That way, we're still a little bit productive. I'll let you know if we find anything cool, or if there's any zombies that we need to kill. I will be avoiding the top corner, though, because I do know that big group is there. My search focus today will be nothing. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got something. A rock! Hell yeah, we'll take that. Over here, we have a sharp flint flake. We could practice stone knapping. This is actually going to be really good for Build 42, because I haven't really explored a lot of these crafting recipes. We also have a rabbit skull. That's cool for decoration. A cockroach. That's food. Over here, we have some hemp dogbane. Perfect. That's exactly what we need for twine, actually. Okay, cool. We got 5 of that. I'll see how I can craft it up into twine later. Over here, we have some mushrooms. I'll pick them for the experience, but I won't be eating them. There's another caterpillar. Hey, which is going to be another level of foraging. How much is that going to be for me? Level 2 already. That's huge. Can I just say how good the ambiance is in Build 42? For a second, I thought it was actually thundering in real life for me, but that's definitely in the game. Oh, it's so cool. I would not want to be outside in a thunderstorm during the zombie apocalypse, but it's still cool. Now, sadly, we are getting a little bit wet, so I think we should call it a night here, especially with the zombies being close. The last thing I will do beforehand, though, is pick up some stones off the floor. Alright, well, I guess we'll head on back home then. Good news, everyone. We are out of that foul, foul weather. There's also maggots cooking up on these zombies now. Also, don't mind me, zombies, as I just kind of pick up all of your rippable clothing so I can use it for potential crafting recipes. It's a gross job, but it is something we need to do in order to survive a little bit better. Thank you very much. Let's go rip it up and see what I can craft up with all of my findings, which is going to be 4 stones, 5 hemp dogbane, 1 sharp flint flake, some caterpillars, cockroaches, and berries. I am debating eating one of the berries. Yeah, we'll eat 1/2 of a berry, and if we get queasy, we know that they're poisonous. There's much better ways of determining if things are poisonous or not, but I really want to know if it's good, right? The rabbit skull can go on top of the fridge. Now, how can we make this into twine? Let's see what we need. We need a wooden rod, a paring knife, and hemp dogbane. We might be able to make a wooden rod right now. Good news, we can craft it with a single plank. Bad news is we do need to level up our carving a little bit, so I guess that'll be our first agenda, is carving up some flint. Ooh, also, while I'm at it, let's just go ahead and disassemble all of the desks downstairs too. That'll be pretty good experience for me. Alrighty, that should be more than enough planks to last us all day. I'm really thankful for all the benches in the basement. I will also say, I'm pretty sad that you don't get experience from disassembly anymore, so we did not get too much from that aside from the raw resources. We are still in complete agony with pain, though. At the very least, with all of these wooden planks, we should be able to practice carving, and we learned how to make a plank with a saw. Surprisingly, I didn't know that before. Trash is not the smartest tool in the shed, but we are gonna fix that. Also, can I do any flint napping? Looking around, it looks like we can only use flint for napping. Okay, that's fine. I do know one thing, though. With all these planks, we should be able to carve up small rods from them. We'll grab 3 for now. Hopefully that'll be enough for a decent amount. Oh, also, cool little thing. I decided to place down a small desk here, so this can be my little makeshift workbench area, because we can grab one of these school chairs here, and if we place it in the corner, we kind of have a small little cubby for our workshop needs. It's not the most comfortable, but it will work in a pinch. Now I can see what we can craft up in total, which will be oil presses. We probably don't need those. Crucible molds, ingot molds. Is that it? I was kind of hoping for a little bit more. We could craft up some simple wooden tongs, though, which would give me a little bit of carving XP, I think. Yeah, we'll go ahead and craft that up. How much experience does it give me? 1.3. That is not much at all, especially when we need 75. It looks like the only way we can get experience right now is by turning planks into simple wooden tongs, or we could maybe get lucky with tree branches. We do have the hatchet. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go outside very briefly, and I'm gonna try and get some basic bushes to chop down so we can get some branches. Hopefully opening up a whole new world for crafting recipe. That'll teach you a lesson. Oh, the front door's open. Yeah, that would do it. Okay, we're outside, though. No zombies. Perfect. We can chop down some of the bushes here. It's never been so easy to get so many branches. We got 1 log, a bunch of wood splinters. I'm gonna be grabbing as much of this as possible. Oh, that's banging. What the hell? Oh, that's not good. I don't like that one bit at all. I'm gonna grab this quicker then. Okay, we got most of it. Let's boogie on back home. I should really organize this a little bit better, but I'll drop some of the logs and other firewood inside the desk here. We got 11 tree branches, though, which should set us pretty far ahead on our journey. Speaking about that, let's go grab a little bit more food. This time, mixing some uncooked potatoes, bell peppers, a little bit of lard, and that'll be it. I'm sure we can eat raw potatoes without too much of an issue. Honestly, I'd be a little bit more worried about our filthy hands eating it. But yeah, now we should be able to craft up a whole lot more. We can bind spearheads, we can carve trowels. We can chop logs into firewood too, and we can craft some twine. Alright. That is exactly what I wanted to see. We are gonna craft, let's get 2 twine. Let's get 3.
4, 5. Let's just use up all the dog bane.
Cool. Now we have 5 things of twine, which should open up even more crafting recipes. Yeah, look at that. We can actually sew hand wraps and head wraps and stuff. Okay. Yeah. Why don't we do that? That actually sounds awesome. Let's get ourselves a... set of hand wraps. Not only is it classy and very survivor coded, but it gives me 5% scratch protection. Is there anything else we can really do right now? Not too much, but I would like to still get some carving experience, so why don't we go ahead and carve a few long sticks. We're gonna be here a little bit, everyone, so let's get one more of those in, and I will work on the rest of my skills next time. We're gonna do a little bit of working out, and we will say hello to day number 10, which means we got 5 more until the next chunk arrives. We'll might as well spend it working on ourselves. $17.5 experience out of 75. And that was all of our resources so far, everyone. It's gonna be a long, long day. We can carve out simple wooden tongs, but we're gonna have to craft about 75 of them in order to get what I need. Do I have books? Oh my gosh, I forgot, I have books! What am I doing? We have beginner's carving! Oh my gosh, we've been doing it the wrong way forever! Alright, you know what? I know exactly what I'm gonna be doing next episode. We're gonna be reading all of the magazines we have, including everything else that we can get for knowledge, which seems like trapping, pottery... Oh yeah, no, we got so much here! We can even craft small snare traps! Okay, that sets my entire goal for next time. We're gonna rely on nature a little bit, and hopefully forge our own path, which requires even more time and exercise. My favorite part. Anyways, everyone, I think I'm gonna end the episode here. It was pretty lackluster, aside from killing, you know, another 100 or so zombies, all along with a little bit of foraging, but I think we're making pretty good progress as is. If you guys have liked this episode, be sure to like, favorite, share, and subscribe for more. I will see you guys next time. Peace out, everyone. I'm really gonna miss the TV. Because now that Trash Prime has survived just about 10 days, the television broadcasts are off, which means we have to find other places to gain knowledge, which is going to be books. Lots and lots of books. And I gotta tell you something, I hate reading. But it's something we must do to become a better survivor. Anyways, everyone, welcome back to Project Zomboid. Previously, we cleared out more of the area after the chopper event ran through, and we've looted everything inside. We did a little bit of foraging, but that's about it so far, and today I would like to build up my skills to hopefully become a bit more self-sufficient, maybe laying down some animal traps to get some food as well. Because looking at our stockpiles, it's not that big. We have a few potatoes, kidney beans, and not much else, really. So yeah, we're gonna be doing a whole lot of reading, and then after, a whole lot of crafting and foraging. So, I am just gonna sit down for the entire day and to read all of these books. We have a few magazines and a couple of big books to go through, the most important ones being carving and electrical. Also trapping as well. That's going to be very, very huge. So yeah, we're going to be doing this for a couple of days. I'll probably be eating some of the... Gosh, we really don't have that much food, guys. Well, you know, that definitely gives me a lot of motivation to try my very best. So yeah, I will see you guys probably in a few days. It's going to be very boring. Oh yeah, while we are reading, actually, that is another big thing. We can be working out, too. Oh, wait, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna be working out with this as well, then. Oh, that's a fun way to start off a day. Night terrors, just what you need. And to be fair, I don't blame Trash Prime. Because looking at our situation, it's getting more bleak by the day. We have a few cans of food, some jars of food as well. Honestly, we might want to eat some of these jars of broccoli and tomatoes. Yeah, it's getting stale. I will eat the broccoli. I think we can use the tomatoes to trap, so I don't want to, you know, ruin those. Holy crap, minus 58 hunger. Okay, you know what? We're alright when it comes to food for a few more days. But aside from that, it is getting very, very low. By the way, this is what I intended when I made the loot very rare. If we didn't have a, you know, scarcity of supplies, it would take a lot of the fun out of it, in my opinion. So yeah, I I welcome the struggle. Anyways, let me go show you how many books we've read. We still have 2 that I have not read, but they are the least important right now, which is 1, animal care, and 2, pottery. I think that both of them are self-explanatory, but to explain it a little bit, we're not going to be catching any sheep or animals right now, especially where we're at in the middle of the suburbs. And come on, we're not going to be doing pottery. We have more than enough material right here. I mean, look at this, good old cast iron, probably stainless steel as well. But if you look over here, this pile is all the books I've read. The important ones being carving, electrical, and trapping. With that, we should be able to make some very easy snare traps thanks to this magazine right here. So, how can we craft this up now? We need trapping level 1, which we do have. All I need is planks and twine. Holy crap, we can make 4. Yeah, we'll get this going right now. Not bad. What is our main thing that's holding us back when it comes to crafting more, though? Is it the twine? Yeah, it's definitely the twine. We'll have to keep an eye out for more of that in Dogbane, so we will be doing a little bit of foraging tomorrow. But with these 4 snare traps, we should be able to set things up pretty nicely. Do we have anything to trap it with? We have carrots, that should work, and a potato. I think that both of these can attract squirrels and rabbits, so that'll be perfect for me. I don't really have anything else, though, so yeah, that'll be it. I guess for the next 2 hours, then, we'll just do some carving and hopefully try and build up our skill level. Oh, also, it's definitely not the twine. We can make more. Alright, let me go grab some planks, then. Because in my opinion, the more traps, the merrier. There we are. 10 snare traps feels a hell of a lot better than just 2. I am a little bit worried that we don't have any, you know, bait to bait it with, so maybe what we'll be able to do is forage something, you know, like berries, mushrooms. Hopefully they will get enticed by it. We really don't have too much of a plan, do we? That's fine. I'm gonna grab the rest of the planks and we will practice carving until about 9 o'clock, then it should be light enough out for me to head on out and set up our goodies. A whole 3.8 carving XP per tongs. It's still a grind, but it's definitely a lot better than it was before. We crafted around 7 of these things. I have no idea what I'm going to use them for later because we definitely don't need this many, but if we check our skills, we should be a little bit closer to carving level 1. We're halfway there. Holy hell, this is going to be a rough day. But that's fine. We're going to be heading outside into the field. I will probably be setting up the snare traps in this little corner here near the woodlands, just because we need to be far enough away to where they'll actually get, you know, triggered. Then after that, I'm going to bait them, look around foraging, and then maybe if I can find a big bushel of bushes, we can grab some twigs and branches to practice more carving on. Yeah, that's really it, though. Maybe I'll get surprised and find a whole watermelon outside ripe for the eating, though. Let's head on out and see how things are. Oh, it's looking depressing out. There are a few zombies that have wandered in. I see no better way than killing them right now. Think fast, chuckle nuts! Alright, well, let's kill the rest of them with the fence. Wait, what the hell is that? Is that a wizard hat? Oh, hell yeah, dude! Okay, I'm actually getting excited over the stupidest thing right now, but that is so cool. I'm taking that right now. Oh my god, it is a wizard hat, and it's in mint condition. Screw protection. That can wait. I'm a wizard. Alright, I'm just gonna leave the football helmet in my backpack. Maybe I'll grab it later. We're keeping the hat, though. There's some more zombies. I'm gonna cast Metal Rod on them, which should be effective on the undead, as they would take another damage modifier with it being a blunt weapon. I know it's not good to become cocky, but now that I have a wizard hat, I feel invincible. Genuinely, it is such a morale improvement. Not that I really had low morale, but it just improved it tenfold. Oh man, when did they add that in? I'm guessing build 42. That's such a cool little addition. We have made it over to our little corner of the woods though, so let's go run on down, making sure there's no zombies nearby. I do see a lot of bushes, which is good for me. Yeah, let's go set up our nice little snare traps. Oh, nope, never mind. There's definitely a horde here. Well, we can take care of them right now. Good news though, all the zombies are looking one direction, not the band, which is good for me, because we can slowly lead them out one by one and hopefully not get overwhelmed, because the more they pile up, the more stamina we will have to use just killing them. So if I can just, you know, piecemeal these undead, we should be alright, and I'll be able to move on forward very, very quickly. And call me insane for this. I am going to attribute most of this new combat ability to the fact that not that we have, what is it, level 1.5 long blunt, but it's because of the wizard hat. I mean, come on. It even clips out of the damn character menu screen. Okay, that's enough ranting about that, though. I will be checking these corpses to see if they have any digital watches, because that is something we do need to worry about now. No, there's nothing here. Alright, I think we should drop our nice little traps in this little, like, clove of trees. We're really doing the shotgun approach, huh? If you can't tie a knot, tie a lot. Anyways, now that we do have it out, let's see if we can go ahead and bait them. With carrots and potatoes, and if I could help it, maybe this jar of tomatoes here. Okay, we can. Oh, yes, we can. We can add in tomatoes as bait. Awesome. I'll do that with all of these then. All right, I'm glad I didn't eat this then. So that's going to be 3, 5, 6, and maybe 7. I think that will be the upper limit, though. No, never mind. We have 8. Okay, I'll be able to bait all of these with tomatoes then. Oh, no, never mind, except for the last one. For some reason, I can't use carrots or potatoes either, which is a little bit weird. Can I use grass? I mean, it's right here. We'll try it. Oh, we can use grass cuttings. Okay, well, I'm not sure if that's going to catch anything, but that is a very good thing to realize. Yeah, that's going to be all of our traps set up. I am going to eat the rest of this tomato. Delicious. It does make us a little bit depressed, but that's something you just got to live with. Yeah, I'm going to check this in another day. Now that we have set it up, though, I am gonna go and forage. I will let you guys know if I find anything cool. If not, we can, you know, transition on over to just chopping down bushes for the rest of the day. Let's see what we can find, though. We got mint, some thistle. Wow, there's actually a lot here. Over here, we have a caterpillar, twigs, branches, flint nodules. We can actually flint nap now. Hold on a minute, I see a threat. Abracadabra! Anywhomst, over here, we got branches, more branches, always good for foraging XP. We might be reaching level 2 soon. Rocks, more nodules, marigolds, saplings, leeches, logs. And looking around, I think that'll be just about it, everyone. We are exerted, we're tired. I think that'll be a perfect time to end things off. Overall, nature's bounty has provided, though. We got so much dogbane, a whole bunch of seeds, grass cuttings. I mean, I picked those up. But we have a lot of plants, and these plants are gonna be good for us to, you know, kinda survive. All I can imagine is that one little, like, Germa picture of him eating the lettuce and just shoving it right into his mouth. That's gonna be us for a bit. Yeah, I'm looking around. I don't really see anything else. We have went quite a ways. Oh, never mind. There's so much here. What is that, clay? Yeah, I'll take it. Why not? What is that, mushrooms? Heck yeah, we'll take those. Man, foraging is awesome in Build 42. Okay, last thing, and then we actually do need to head back because I don't want to be caught with any zombies, you know, harassing me. Okay, we got mushrooms. I'm not going to eat them. They're just there for, you know... They're there for the experience. Let's see how much we have of that. Ooh, almost level 3. Not bad. Also, I do think we're going to hold off on doing any chopping down of branches until we feel a little bit better. So yeah, we're going to go walk our nice little way on home with our bounties. Aw, dude, I would kill for a herbalist magazine right now. We have 10 different mushrooms, and as much as I would love to try it, like how I do the berries, I know for a fact that I will die if I try and eat the wrong berry, okay? All it takes is one death's cap, and we're gone. So, yeah, it's just gonna go into the fridge. With the dogbane and clay going into here, can I flint nap yet? No, I don't think we can. Okay, you know what? You've earned a little bit of a rest, Trash. You've been going on for quite a while, though while we are resting, we can go ahead and read some books. There you are. Are you feeling a little bit better? I don't think we're going to be able to switch out of breath because we're ridiculously tired, which completely negates our stamina regen. So I will place this book right back on our bed, and we will be having a feast for kings. We're actually not, though. We're going to have 1 potato stir fry with some thyme and parsley. Is that it? Wow, that's not that good. All right, I'll eat it. Then what I'm gonna have to do is just shove my face full of thistles, thyme, and mint. Yeah, you know what? We'll eat some marigolds, too. It ain't much, but it is food. Can you believe herbivores actually live like that, just eating grass all day? We barely got any calories from that. Matter of fact, we're probably losing. No, actually, we've maintained at a solid 82 kilos. So we should be able to keep her going for a little bit longer. But yeah, I think we've done more than enough today. I'm gonna read up the rest of the animal care book, and I will see you tomorrow. Which is going to be day number 13. 2 more days and I can finally unlock another chunk. I am asking myself the question of which chunk do I unlock, because from what I know so far, we know that the King of the Hill neighborhood is here, so this would be a solid place to go. Up to the north, I don't really see this being too worth it, mainly because it's just forest out here, and while forest is nice, the little patch we have right now is more than enough to sustain us, while down here, I'm not too sure what's over this way either. So really, I think we're going to be unlocking this as a new chunk come next time. But yeah, that's still 2 days away. I am gonna go check out our little trap line. I hope it's a big fat rabbit, man. Oh, there would be nothing better right now. Aw, man. Well, maybe appearances can be deceiving. I am gonna go check each one individually. First of all, we have a trap here. Nothing. Some of the bait has been eaten. I think it's just because we're kind of trash at what we're doing. No pun intended. Damn, yeah, we got nothing. Okay. We do know that the grass can be used as bait, so I think I'm just gonna put grass in here in hopes that we can get something one day. Ah, dude, I was really hoping we would have gotten something. Now, you might be asking yourself, what am I gonna be doing for the rest of the day then? It's pretty simple. Instead of going around foraging, eating grass all day, I think we're gonna go and chop— Hello! Oh, it was just random ambiance. We're okay. Good, good. That really scared the crap out of me, though. Anyways, yeah, instead of going around foraging all day, I am instead going to be chopping down a bunch of trees with our hatchet to get, hopefully, level 1 carving. So let me go run all the way back home while in foraging mode to grab my hatchet. Ooh, what do we got here, though? An entire head of cabbage. Oh my gosh, that's actually so nice, because 1, we get the cabbage. 2, we get cabbage seeds. I think next episode we make ourselves a garden then. That is going to be very nice. What else do we have? Maybe we do forage another day, huh? Yeah, you know what? Carving can wait another day. Nature's bounty is a little bit more important. Caterpillars, grasshoppers. That's another level of foraging. 1 zombie in a nice green suit. She stood no chance against the bat. Mushrooms, parsley. Those are the screams of the damned. Doesn't really interest me. Yeah, you know what? I think we're actually gonna go work on carving now. So, let me grab this little guy here and we can get started. Surely with like 15 tree branches, we can reach the next level of carving, right? I will say it is very easy grabbing tree branches, so that is something I am thankful for, especially looking around the area. We are overweight though, so I'm not going to talk in a dangerous zone, especially when there's zombies over there. Yeah, I'm going to go into my little hovel, and we will see if we can get that carving XP up. I'm not really sure why I'm doing it anymore, because I really only wanted the rods to make twine with, but we already have that. But you never know, we might be able to get something nice here. Oh, actually, there is another reason why I would want to do it. It's because with carving level 1, we can retool handles onto tool heads, which would be nice for self-sustenance. Anyways, I am going to be turning all of these tree branches probably into stakes. there it is, everyone. That's what we're talking about. We finally reached it. We have a lot of stakes to go around, but with that, we have level 1 carving, on top of level 3 foraging. Which does open up quite a bit, because now we can craft up small handles, which is something I will make so we can retool other things. Now that that's done, I have really worked up an appetite. So, what's gonna be for dinner here today? All I'm seeing right now is a bunch of cooked cockroaches, bugs, maybe some bell peppers. That'll do. It's gonna make you sad, but think about all the gains, Trash Prime. Now, we do have a few more hours before it gets dark out, and we're not really strapped for resources. I think what we should do is go out, forage a little bit more, and then maybe finish off the day with some burpees. Then next episode, we can set up a nice little garden. Then after, what I want to do is actually unlock another chunk. We could do some scouting. Actually, the more I think about it, we really can't do a lot of scouting. I do want to reach that pool one day. So maybe we do unlock this chunk here, just so I can set up a garden and have access to water in a very easy way. Now, even if I do that, it's still going to be at the edge. Okay, I think what we're going to do is unlock this chunk next time. We can loot more of the school, you know, kind of hopefully grab more resources from homes, because we are going to be losing weight. Matter of fact, we're losing weight right now because foraging does not really feed a person. But we will continue to do it anyways because I love experience. We have a toothbrush, twigs, mushrooms, a group of zombies. Yeah, we might as well kill them right now. It's good experience. I swear this baseball bat is more flesh than metal at this point, and it's gotta have, like, the most disgusting caked blood on it. With the threat taken care of, though, we can go back to foraging. Yeah, I don't really see much over this way, just a lot more field, and sure, that would open up a lot more foraging for me. I just don't think it's as useful as unlocking the one down there. We got termites, branches, dandelions, poppies. Wait a minute, aren't poppies, like, medicine? We can use them for, like, painkillers? I'm not too sure. Maybe we can use something with that if we get a mortar and pestle, millipedes. But I do think we have exhausted most of the resources here. We are back to our little trap line. Ooh, a sapling. I can use that to make a spear. I think what I'm going to do for the rest of my time, because we are exhausted, is go grab the propane grill from Hank Hill's house. Because now that we are about halfway through the month, we do need to think about the idea of the power going out. And if it does go out, the only way I'm going to be able to cook things is with propane. On the way, though, I will be looking around for goodies. Yoink. Just like that. It is going to weigh 15 kilos, which will break my back. We can equip it as a secondary to help our character out a little bit, though. Yeah, and if I equip my bat, we're only at overloaded instead of severely over-encumbered. Now I just gotta walk the sink right on back home. By the way, I do not recommend cooking propane in a basement in a very enclosed area. If you do that, make sure it's in an outside area. But this is Zomboid, so I don't think we can, you know, explode in an enclosed location or poison myself. Hell yeah, now we can pop it open, insert the propane tank, and I do think this would be a perfect spot to end the episode. We did quite a bit today. We gained some skills, we're now good at carving, which will open up so many avenues, not to mention our maintenance as well. Yeah, we can actually craft quite a bit. We can make stone axes, stone hammers. Life is going pretty damn good for me. Oh yeah, how could I forget the most important thing too? We got a damn wizard hat! That's awesome! So yeah, life's going good for me, and I am very excited about our first milestone. And I'm also kind of dreading it because we will have a new curveball thrown our way. Hopefully, it won't be too bad though. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. Peace. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, favorite, share, subscribe for more. Then I can say peace the hell out. Peace the hell out. So it's been decided, everyone. Today's big curveball is going to be weekly helicopters, which means as soon as we unlock the new chunk, over the course of about 2 weeks or so, we will experience 3 helicopter events. One during the start of the 15th day, another in the halfway mark, and finally one last helicopter event to mark the end of a new chunk. Which, in all honesty, isn't that bad, especially compared to breaking one of my legs or having another terrible, terrible fate befall me. So I'm pretty excited to go right back into some more Project Zomboid with the Chunkman Challenge. Welcome on back, everyone, and today I actually have a plan. For one, that plan is going to be sleeping because it is pretty late out, but after that I would like to try and set up a small little farm and maybe get a couple of water collectors to prepare for the long haul. At this point, I'm not sure how much longer we'll have for power, so setting it up before is better than ever. But first, let's get some sleep. And even before that, do a little bit of burpees. Also, if you're curious about how I'm going to be enabling the helicopter event, I need to use debug mode just for this small little feature here. Get the choppa. All I have to do is hit it as soon as it becomes a new day. I'm sure there's other ways of doing it, but it's the most simple for me. So yeah, that's why I have debug enabled in the corner. Okay, that was a very quick sleep, but if we look at the timer, it should be pretty close to day 14. Yeah, it's actually still day 13 and 17 odd hours. I'm just gonna call it day 14 for ease of use. Anyways, welcome to day 14. We are gonna be setting up some water collectors and maybe a small little base. If you remember last time, we did get a few seeds, including mint, parsley, thyme, cabbages, and lavender, which I don't really care about the rest of these, but the cabbage seeds will be nice to actually set up, renewable trapping. And if you also take a look over here, we should have a shovel which will do the job. A nice little entrenching tool. Sadly, I don't have a sack that I could fill up with soil, because I very much would love to set up a farm on top of the roof here. Right, because we have access to rainwater, and it's just a cool little vibe. At the same time though, maybe we don't need that. First of all, I am going to be doing something in the morning, and that's going to be collecting any garbage bags we see, so I can see how many water collectors we can make. We have 2 in there, 1 inside my shelves. That's rain. Okay, that's perfect. If I can hurry up and make this as soon as possible, then we will actually be able to catch that early and get some basic water going. Do we have any more trash bags? Come on, we need 4 per water collector. Something that should be pretty easily attained. Nope, just a clone in there. We got none in there either. Not even any in here, just a full carton of wine. That's good for pain killing, but I really need some trash bags right now, man. Maybe we can get lucky inside these bathrooms. No, surprisingly, we don't have a lot of trash bags. Not as much as I would have hoped. Maybe there's one inside this office. I am grasping at straws right now. No, we just have a stupid zombie. Get the hell out of here. In here, we have sesame oil, which I guess is food. Finally, we have rotten watermelons and eggs. Okay, it looks like we're only going to be able to make a total of not even 1 water collector, huh? We just need 1 more trash bag. We can get lucky with it, right? Are there any... No, I don't see any dumpsters nearby. Maybe the neighbors could have something? Let me go rest up a little bit and we'll go check. Come on, man. How hard is it to find a single trash bag? We have dumpsters here. Yes, that's what we're talking about. We have trash bags with a few goodies inside. I don't really care. Wow, really? A sledgehammer head? Okay, I have to check these more often. That's awesome. I'll take the gravy mix, the digital watch, the garbage bags. In here, we have another couple, maybe? No. I'm gonna see if I can grab just a few more so we can make 2 water collectors at the bare minimum. We got a zombie. Not really it. 2 of them. Any garbage bags? Nope, nada. Yeah, no, we're not really gonna get lucky with garbage bags today. I wish they would have spawned in, like, big old bags, but beggars really can't be choosers with it. Any other trash cans that I can find real quick, or is that gonna be it? I'm gonna go for broke and see if I can find just 2 more trash bags. And I'm not talking about you. Get out of here. Over here we have a garbage bag, though. Okay, that's 1 more out of the way. Giving me 6, just 2 more. That's all I ask for. None in the bathroom, sadly. None over here. Count that as a no from the bathroom, too. Okay, it looks like we're only going to be able to get 1 trash bag. Also, I don't see the border anymore. I'm not sure if that's with me having debug mode enabled, so I might turn that off really quick to see if that changes anything. For now, we have just 6 garbage bags. Oh, hold on, I see another one over here. Ooh, okay, maybe we do look for one more. I mean, come on, if we're finding it here, my luck has to be decently good. Also, nice Hawaiian shirt. I will take that. Are there any other trash bags I can reach semi-reliably? I will check the interior, maybe. Ooh, that's a good sign. We got 2 trash cans. I see a camo backpack, which does intrigue me. Come on. No, really? It's not in here? Aw, dude, I was really hoping for it. Well, we're gonna have to continue looking, but maybe Camo Guy has something that I need, right? We have a doll. Not too worth it. I'll take the watch. The fanny pack is also pretty cool. I'm gonna kill those 2 just in a minute. God, why are there no trash cans in these people's homes? How do they take out their trash? Maybe the basement? Nope, nothing. We do have a couple of shovels, though, and a trowel, which will be very helpful in making our rooftop garden a possibility. I guess the game really doesn't want to give me that last trash can. My starter home, maybe? No, I don't see anything in there either. Yeah, that seems to be it. No more trash cans. Unless we get lucky in that trash can there, which is still in our border zone, because I do remember killing a bunch of zombies here previously. Please? Dang, dude, just toys. Alright, you win some, you lose some. Well, at least make the 1 water collector and schmoove our way on back home. Also, let me go disable debug mode. I'll re-enable it when I need to enable the chopper event. Alrighty, I went ahead, restarted the game. Let's see if I can see the border now. No, I can't. Okay, I think I know what happened. So at the start of this series, the Chunkman challenge mod actually didn't work properly with build 42 and all it showed was the border, but I think that got updated and now it properly works. So we may have to be here another 15 days, everyone. Yeah, no, it's enabled. Let me see if I can run outside of the border zone now. No, I can't anymore. Well, that's not good for old me. It looks like we may be here another 15 days, everyone. Oh boy, the same chunk for a whole month. I'm gonna try my best to survive. I think it's a nice little curveball that I wasn't expecting even. And you know what? I like to roll with the punches. We'll run it through and see how bad it gets for us and whether we starve to death or get overrun. Oh, nope, that's our time to go. We are in severe pain, we're tense. Why are we in pain? Oh, yeah, muscle strain. That would do it. Let's just make the 1 water collector and make the best out of a bad situation. Oh yeah, another thing we could do is actually grab some of the empty containers and use that to collect rainwater too. Yeah, alright, I kind of forgot you can do that. Let's see, what kind of pots do we have? We got 2 empty pots here. While we're here as well, let me go drop off all the food we have. And these 2 jerry cans are pretty filled up with water, so I don't need to worry about that. Finally checking to see what we need in order to make a water collector. It looks like we're gonna need 6 planks, 5 nails, 4 garbage bags. We can create the better one, which is gonna be able to hold more water. Yeah, that's actually really damn nice. Alright, there's always a nice little silver lining to everything then. Just to make sure we don't have any tarps. Nah, we don't. Alright, well, let's go make it up then. The question I ask myself now, though, is where we set up our little rooftop garden. Wait a minute, no, I see another glaring issue. We don't have a sack to carry the goodies. Yeah, we have not found one during the course of this entire run. So yeah, we won't be able to set it up on the roof just yet. Maybe we make a little, like, what, courtyard garden? It'd be pretty defendable. The next chunk I will be unlocking is that one. Yeah, okay, let's go set it up against a wall near those doors there. It's not as cool as a rooftop garden, nor as safe, but we make do with what we have. Let's set it up right down here. Oh, wait, no, never mind, everyone. We need carpentry level 5 in order to make that. Okay, I guess we can make the real crappy one. What's my skill level again? Aside from all the muscle strain we have, level 3. Yeah, we're gonna be stuck making the good old-fashioned one here. I'll drop it right there. Why didn't it use the resources? Yeah, okay, I'm not sure what's going on here. I am just gonna remove the stuff that should be gone, and I will put it in a trash can. Now I can just about tuck in and sleep for the day. Because looking at our character, we really need to. Which means tomorrow is gonna be the big day where the first chopper event hits. I hope you're ready, Trash. It's probably gonna bring in a lot of loot and opportunity, but with it, also danger. We're gonna have some dandelions, 1 Diet Cola, and some good old-fashioned lavender and milk. Oh, before I forget though, let's go set up that farm. This is the most disgusting dinner I've ever had, but it's all we have right now. Hey, that dandelion gave me -2 hunger instead of -1. That might be able to feed us for a little bit. Where would be a good spot for the farm? Oh, nope, never mind. It stopped raining as soon as I decided to go out for it. How much rainwater did I collect? That's barely anything. Alright, it's fine. I'm gonna go set up a small little set of furrows, maybe right there. How many cabbages can I plant now? 2, 3. Okay, we can get a lot of cabbages going here right now. We're gonna plant the 4. I am gonna save the rest for later. The reason why I do want to do this, by the way, is so I can kind of stagger out my crops, because we probably won't be having power anytime soon, because 1, we need gasoline, which we don't have in abundance, and 2, we need a generator, which I haven't seen in eons. So planting the cabbages in days or weeks of like 4 or 5 would give me a chance of collecting 1 harvest and then having food for the next one, instead of putting it all in 1 basket and having the food rotten all in one go. I'm hoping that's how it works. So we will just start off with 4. I'll water it alright with the jerry can. Then finally I can get some sleep. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. I have no idea why I'm so scatterbrained. I think a lot of it is just me staring at the stars of the wizard hat. It's really appealing to me. Alright, let's go water the plants, and I will see you tomorrow. Hey, we woke up at 3 a.m., everyone. We are approaching the 15th day very soon. We've killed 202 zombies, we're losing weight once again, and I am terrified to see how we're gonna survive the rest of this run with how many, seeds we have. Also, do you hear that? That is more rain. I'm gonna go set up some more plants. Lavender, marigold, parsley, and mint. Just all of the above. We should have our gardening trowel already. Yeah, it'll be real easy. Any zombies nearby? Nope. Perfect. We'll get 2 lavender, 2 marigold, 2 mint. Finally, over here, we're just gonna have a big old lavender pile and just hope it grows. I am gonna go ahead inside. We are experiencing quite a bit of pain, obviously from muscle strain. Yeah, I guess we'll just read books until it hits 9 o'clock, then the chopper should come in. Well, I mean, it will be coming in. It's just a matter of time. You've gotta be kidding me. Of all times? Of all times, it's gotta go off, huh? It's right now? Alright, that sucks eggs, everyone. What that means is this entire little basement place that I have for myself, yeah, we're not going to be able to live in here anymore. We're going to have to go up to a surface area because we don't have lights. Oh, this is going to be downright depressing. Okay, well, I guess this classroom right here is going to be the next best thing. Oh, I worry about the windows a lot. I'm gonna worry about that next time. We still have a couple more hours. I'm gonna sit like a studious little student, and I will read my pottery book. Also, we got 5 worms. That's pretty awesome. They do go bad, though. And soon, we will be on day 15. Wait for the little bing bing. Yep, there it is. Now, all I have to do is go into debug mode, go right on over to the game, and enable the chopper event. Ah, there it is. What a good day. I am gonna have to disassemble some items here, so while that's going and, creating a little bit of a hubbub, we can go disassemble some of these. Do I want to disassemble these, or do I want to stack them against the windows? You know what? I'm gonna stack them against the windows for my own safety. By the way, if you're curious, we're not leaving from the school until the chopper event is gone, because I can only imagine how worse it'll be if they actually get a beat on me. Then after that, all we have to do is sit through another 2 chopper events and we'll be right as rain. Alright, let's drop it here, and all I'm gonna do is create like a nice little barrier around these windows. We're starting to get some zombies coming in now. I have no idea where that is. I am kind of terrified of the school now, actually. It's really damn dark inside this place. And I don't have a lot of flashlight battery. At the very least, the outside is looking pretty clear. We got our first zombie. Please don't trample the crops. Thank you. And bam. Okay, cool. I haven't seen any zombies maneuver around, so maybe the chopper event wasn't that bad. I don't hear it anymore, which means it has gone by successfully. Before I do anything else, we're gonna go ahead, disable debug mode, and we can see how bad things have gotten. Hello there, everyone. We are about to be pleasantly surprised or absolutely terrified at what this thing has brought in. I'm hoping it's the former, not the latter, but we can definitely figure that out by just going right on outside. Before that, though, we are slightly thirsty and hungry, so let's go into my pitch black basement, which is now a horror movie set, to grab what I need. And also, while we are here, can I drop off anything from my bag? No, not really, aside from these digital watches. I think I'm gonna save a lot of this inventory movement to, you know, the upper classroom where I'm gonna be sleeping now, later. Let's eat some delicious ketchup. No, we can't just eat ketchup, man. I'll drink some juice and maybe finish it off with some parsley. So we really need food, guys. So this is gonna be starvation month, I think. It's okay, Trash. It's just gonna be 15 days. 15 days of pure hunger. I'm sure we won't be emaciated by the time it's over. Especially with our high metabolism. We have 1 zombie outside. That's all they brought in so far. Looking around, I actually don't see anything that bad. The chopper may have gone by pretty peacefully. Not bad. You know what else is not bad? Okay, no, I see some zombies down there. I'm gonna go grab the sludgy really quick and see what's in the garage, too. Remember, everyone, this is our final place before we have to go 15 days without looting. So if there's nothing good in here, we're kind of on our own. We're in. We have some boxes, nails, small handles, pretty cool stuff. What is that? Is that like a loom? Yes, it is. I actually got it correct this time. A boonie hat, water purification tablets. Those would be very cool. And underpants. Okay, we ain't got much here. It was cool to check out, I guess. I am gonna go clear out some of the zombies in the field because I don't see that many nearby. Please, there has to be something in these traps. Anything at this point, man. I will take anything. Let's check them. Nope, nothing there. No bait's been taken. Oh, this is not boding well for me. Oh yeah, actually one of my traps broke. Yeah, we got nothing, everyone. Just broken scrap wooden twine. I'm gonna try my best to cut up more grass shavings, and maybe tomorrow we'll get a little bit more lucky. Yeah, 2 of my traps just broke straight up. It's fine. We're gonna get food. Any minute now. It will happen. We just have to believe. If I don't believe right now, I'm gonna lose the will to live. Okay, that's all the traps set up. The chopper event really hasn't brought in that many zombies, aside from the 3 there, which I do need to clear out really quick. Hey, that's a new level of long blunt at least. Oh, that's a bad sign of the future. Okay, cool. Any other groups of zombies that I need to worry about? I don't see any. We've survived for 29 hours with the actual challenge being enabled this time. That's already 1 day there out of the 15 we need. Everyone, we're actually gonna be just fine. I am not looking forward to the next episode, but at the same time I am. I'm gonna go skedaddle my way on home, and we will end things there. Tomorrow, I will probably be moving some of my inventory over, and we're gonna probably eat worms for the rest of the challenge here, or at least for the rest of the 15 days. Not to mention there's another 2 chopper events for me. Honestly, I'm hoping they bring in a lot of zombies so we can get some more supplies. Because right now, it is absolutely barren and tragic. How did Chester even do this, man, in a trailer park of all places? Maybe tomorrow we'll get lucky foraging, though, because that's what we're going to be doing for a lot of this. Or, better yet, we can catch a nice little rabbit. Anyways, if you guys have liked this episode, be sure to like, favorite, share, and subscribe for more as I figure out ways to get food. Please leave your suggestions down in the comments below, aside from me eating worms and becoming Worm Boy. I will see you guys next time. Peace the hell out, everyone. Hungry. Could eat a horse right now, growing weaker. Yeah, Trash, that's gonna be your norm for the next 15 days, so get used to it. It's going to be a very, very long month, but all we can do is try our best to survive. Anyways, everyone, welcome back to the Chunkman Challenge, and previously, we survived the first chopper event, and now we're kind of left to our own devices, hopefully surviving another 15 days, even with a shortage of food. Yeah, we're gonna have to survive basically half a month. It's gonna be so damn rough, but we're here for the ride and journey. Now, I do have a few plans in order to try and get as much food as possible. For one, we could try trapping, because we do have a can of tomatoes, and I think it would do better, you know, putting it into a trap in hopes of getting a rabbit, than just us eating it outright. We also do have the garden. The gardens, actually. We have 2 plots. And finally, if we get really lucky, we may be able to find some rats that spawn in the area, and we can start to farm those up too. It's not that much. Oh yeah, we also do have foraging and digging for worms. Those 2 are going to be the only way we really survive. If I play it correct, we should have no problem surviving, but my weight will definitely take a hit. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty long episode for me. Maybe not for you guys because I will be cutting through a lot of the fat. But first of all, we need to move up all of our furniture from below the basement into this room here, because the power also went out. You know, I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, no, this sucks a lot. So yeah, the basement is currently a pitch black wasteland. It's not too good for us mentally. I mean, who wants to sit in pitch black darkness? So yeah, I will be moving up all of the shelves, all of the furniture, in hopes of making a pretty nice spot. So let's go do that today, and then tomorrow we can go on a massive foraging run. Also, if you're wondering what's for dinner, it's gonna be... Oh, we're gonna be so depressed by the end of this. You know what? We're gonna eat some ketchup. Then I'm gonna eat, some parsley. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, it's gonna take a little bit. I will see you guys when everything's dropped down. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. By the way, I have to be listening to this, like, for long periods of time, and just hearing my character go, it's definitely getting to me a little bit. But yeah, progress is going good. I needed to mention this because I'm sitting in complete silence while Trash is having the worst moment of his life. Ain't that right, Skeleton? Meat Man. Yeah, that's right, Lime. Thanks, man. Appreciate ya. Alright, it looks like we have a beard, everyone. We're actually gonna let that grow out a bit so we can, you know, become a real fledged wizard, but I grabbed all of my supplies down here and I actually got it semi-organized. And I will say, it actually looks pretty nice. I am decently happy with what I was able to do in a single day. We got a little television stand with old David, the skeleton up at the teacher's desk. Over here, we have our little crafting station with materials, tools, you know, all that good stuff. Over here, we have our nice little kitchen with a bunch of rotting bugs and the like. Not the best, but it's something. We have our propane grill, water in the corner, some weapons and tools down here. It's pretty nice. The only issue is, you know, the windows, but we'll figure that out later. We have been alive for about 2 days so far, and yeah, this is where the real grind begins. Sadly, I can't craft stick traps because that would be my main source of getting food. Because the cool thing about these is all you need to trap birds is a worm, which is super duper easy. Sadly, we don't really have the recipe for it, so yeah, that's out of the equation. Really all we have to do is go up, trap with the canned potatoes and tomatoes, and we can see what happens. So I will open these up, setting bait at the snare traps, then it's foraging. I'm not gonna tell you guys exactly what I find because it's gonna be a lot of random plants, but I will tell you if I find something like a M16 in the bushes or a very cool little item. I'm not too hopeful about it though. It's gonna be a really long slog. So yeah, let's get it started. What the hell? What was that? Oh, I scratched my chin in the bushes. Oh, dude, I thought you were getting murdered for a second. Honestly, just... it'll heal over time, man. Don't worry about it. Oh, huh. I've never checked this place out, everyone. I was just kind of going through the daily motions, filling up my bag full of bugs and other, necessities, and I found a basement. This is actually the most exciting thing I've seen all week, even. Please, maybe there's something good in here. I can't get in because I don't have a screwdriver, huh? I didn't bring one of those along. I can grab that really quick and drop off some of my goodies. That could be huge, everyone. Oh, I was gonna go into the basement to search for rats, but, we might be getting something better, everyone. There might be food in there, like ice cream or butter, I don't know. Anything's better than whatever the hell I have right now, which is nothing. Just bugs. A whole lot of bugs. All bugs. Oops, all insects. Get the hell out of here. Perfect, he has a screwdriver. Actually, thank you for your service. Now, let's see what's in there. Before that, though, let's check this basement to see if there's any rats. Any little critters for me to start to farm? I will farm you guys and I will feed you grass and you will have the best life ever. No, I don't see any. Okay, big money on the basement though. It's a very hidden little thing too, so maybe we'll get something nice. Pound that door, trash. We're in. Moment of truth. Okay, it's just a single box. One box of paint. I can't eat paint. I can sniff it, but I can't eat it. Guys, we're finding so many mushrooms. We have reached another level of foraging. I am going to search for wild plants. Maybe that would give me a little bit better of a chance. Things are going pretty damn good, though. We have a whole lot of not really food, just a lot of bugs and mushrooms. Guys, we have so many of these red kind. I'm gonna eat 1/4. No, less than that. 1/2 of one. Just one little bite of this mushroom. It shouldn't kill me. We're gonna do a little bit of myth busting, alright? If I don't get sick, then we can eat the red mushrooms with the little sprouts on it. If I start dying, I'm getting very queasy. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, that's not good. I severely regret everything right now. We're not gonna die from that, right? Hold on, everyone. My cat is being a little bit of a goober. Say hi, meow meow. She's the only one keeping me company during this very, very, very boring time. Alright, I'm gonna head inside. We do have some lemongrass I can chomp on for a bit. So now we have myth busted that these mushrooms right here, generic number 6, are not good for my health. They are actually icky and gross. So I will drop them off in here. And yes, we do have lemongrass. Thank everything. We may be alright. Where's my mushroom? Oh, cool. That got rid of the sickness. Alright, I can actually experiment if I find lemongrass then. We're gonna give that a little bit longer. I'm gonna place down the cool little grindstone in the corner here. And I'll see if we can get a little bit lucky next time. Oh man, having a grindstone here is actually really, really nice because we can sharpen stuff with little to no cost. Alright, which mushroom are we gonna try and cook up next now? Looking around, we find a lot of the white ones with the 5 little sprout heads. So let's try this one next. We'll eat this very small mushroom, about half of it. I'll sit down, and if we get incredibly sick, I'll chomp on some lemongrass. If not, we have successfully figured out what's poisonous and what's not. Let's sit down a minute. We're not sick. Okay, we can eat the white mushrooms with the 5 heads. That's huge. We actually are going to be able to, like, chart down what foods are poisonous or not. And the more I do this, the more I kind of realize we're more like a hermit at this point. I'm going to still eat half of the bigger mushroom. Wait a little bit. We're good, everyone. We're good. Okay, we can eat these. I'm going to take this out of the pile, put it inside my bag, and that will be dinner. Up next, let's try the brown mushrooms, or kind of like yellow mushrooms that are in a group of 3. Eat a small quarter. We'll see if I get sick. Give that, you know, just a couple hours to gestate in my tummy. That's safe to eat as well. Okay, we're figuring it out. The golden chanterelles, that is good for my tummy. Let's grab those. Now we can try and eat the... Let's try the brown one with a white dot on it. We're getting sleepy, but there's no adverse side effects. That's good. We can eat those too. Oh, I should have done this from day 1. Now we just have to try out 2 more mushrooms. Let's eat the brown one with 3 little mushrooms. Give that a couple hours. We're just getting sleepy, so this one is good as well. So really, it's just the red mushrooms that are bad for me. Now, we still do have to try this last one here, this little, like, button shroom. Eat a quarter. We are not getting sick. So it looks like all these mushrooms are good to eat, everyone. Ho, ho! We're not going hungry, that's for sure. Eat it all up, buddy. You deserve it. Oh, I can make stir fries with this. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's combine it. Let's get a little bit silly, okay? We have delicious bugs. Mushrooms up the wazoo. This will keep me fed for a very long time. We're not going to be gaining weight, but can you really expect that much? Also, why does that mushroom look different from the rest? Hold on a minute. No, it's all the same. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. Oh, dude, we can even add in insects? Okay, wait a minute. No, this is good. We can have real food. Let's add in some snails. Let's add in some herbs, some lemongrass. Sesame oil, making me a snail and mushroom stir fry with lemongrass. I'll pop that inside the grill, we'll turn that on, and I think that'll be a good spot to get some sleep. I'll eat it in the morning, actually, then. Drop off everything else except for the mushrooms. Another day in paradise, everyone. Now let's see how that stir fry is. Hopefully the snail's not incredibly poisonous. Ooh. That's cool, there's like a little bit of smoke billowing out from it. That's actually awesome, I love little immersive things like that. Yeah, that'll cook up real nice. I don't think we can just cook up the mushrooms as is. Some of it is getting stale, and I don't like to waste food, so I will be eating this, even if it makes me a little bit bored and unhappy. The snail stir-fry should offset that a bit. Yeah, looking at those stats, it might be stronger than antidepressants. Okay, eat 1 more mushroom. We'll wait a little bit longer for that to cook up. Beautiful. Let's see how it is. Just like Mama used to make. Delicious. And it fixed our depression. So yeah, that is what we're going to be living off of for a bit. Sadly, it only seems like we can put in snails. I can't put in any of my slugs, termites, worms, you know, the whole caterpillar thing. We will keep these around. I will maybe cook them later. For now, it's back to foraging for more mushrooms. We are now Mushroom Boy instead of Worm Boy. Ooh, cabbage. That's nice. I can use that to trap a little bit more. Are they getting larger? Hopefully they are. Yeah, they are. Cool. Have we got anything in the traps? I don't think we have. Well, what was our haul today then, everyone? Nettles, rose hips, sage, we can chomp on that for the day, and some stale mushrooms we gotta eat up. Can we make this into a nice little stir fry for me? Also cabbage seeds. That's huge as well. Eating it raw because we really don't need to add in anything else. We're just trying to get all the stale stuff a little bit better off. Another day, another dollar. We're incredibly bored, but we are surviving. And really, doing all this foraging makes me realize a one-chunk challenge, just not moving out of a space at all in the wilderness, might genuinely be possible as long as you have a water source, because we are eating like kings with these mushrooms. And we don't even have the herbalist trait. Not to mention all the bugs we have, and I do have a plan for all these things in a minute. So yeah, they will stay in here for now. But I am eyeing them up. Quite a bit, actually. If you check our info, you can see that we are losing weight. Not that fast, mind you. What, we're losing a kilo a day? So yeah, we'll definitely survive the 15 days. I do think we're probably going to end the episode at around day 21 when the next chopper event hits. That way I can, drop it down and see what happens. Before that, though, we're just going to do more foraging and see what else we can find. We've really just been secluded to this one spot here. So, hopefully, the stocks have refreshed, and we'll get a whole bounty of mushrooms coming on up soon. Wait a minute. Wait just a damn minute. Did we actually get a trap too? No way. No freaking way. Wait, this thing is alive even though it was a snare trap too. Oh my god. We might be able to start a rabbit farm pretty soon. Okay, that's awesome. That is genuinely awesome. Oh, we need more cabbages. Oh my, okay, we're gonna continue looting around, but we just got ourselves a little friend, everyone. I don't know what we're gonna name him. Maybe you guys can think up a name. I think having a rabbit farm would be incredibly awesome, and it does show me that the tile has a different reaction. Or I guess not reaction, but a different, sprite for when it's actually tripped. And it also makes me realize you can't use grass cuttings, nor can you use canned foods. Only the good old-fashioned raw cabbages. I am just incredibly happy we actually got a rabbit, though, just from our foraging alone. Maybe we can find another cabbage. I will say, we are still finding objects, so things are respawning here. Just a little bit slower than usual. Okay, those are zombies. I can still fight. Can I just drop you in my backpack right now, little guy? No, I can't. I'll see you zombies in a minute. We're just gonna continue walking down and release this nice little rabbit into my house. Ooh, a little caterpillar too. Yoink. Okay, we're gonna have to kill you too, aren't we? Stinky. Anyways, here we are. Before I do release this little guy, let's go designate a zone. Right over here. We'll create the zone. I will rename it to rabbits. I'm not gonna have an actual rabbit pen right now because it's just the one little guy, so he's more like a pet than anything else. We could eat him for food, but we really don't need to right now. We're not that desperate. Anyways, little guy, you can go outside now. Yeah, look at you. Oh, this is way better than a rat. Yeah, give him a nice little pet. I'm gonna name you Merlin. He's a little bit stressed, and he doesn't really have a livestock zone right now. Speaking about that, I might enable the chopper event a little bit early, because I was going to enable it at day 21, but I think today is a decent day for it, because I did figure out one thing with debug mode, and that's the fact that if you enable it on a save, it auto-enables some other modes, such as the building mode, which is why I could build the water collector with no real cost. If I go back in there, turn it off when I enable debug mode, it should be normal. It's a little bit of a weird carryover, but I did figure it out. So yeah, why don't we enable the chopper event, and we can give old Merlin an actual trough, and some grass cuttings as a nice little meal. Alright everyone, debug mode is enabled. We still have Merlin over here. Now we can go ahead and enable the chopper event. But yeah, what happened is if you enable debug mode, the build sheet mode, the health panel, and the mechanics sheet mode automatically get added in. So all I have to do is disable those, and now when I actually try and build a water trough or another water collector, it won't just explode in my face. It's time to get the chopper. Yeah, there it is, and this time, in order to protect Merlin and my new fabled home, we're gonna head outside, and we're gonna face it head-on with a canoe paddle of all things. What's up, Chuckle Nuts? I'm right over here. It is really funny how powerful a canoe paddle can be, especially one that's plastic. Hey, I'm not complaining, though. Skadoosh. Oh, hello there. That is a robber zombie right there, and I see a couple of makeshift weapons too. Okay, the chopper event definitely gave a lot more this time. I'm pretty damn happy about this result. Like, sure, we gotta kill them and all, but a little bit of work for a little bit of payoff is definitely worth it. We got some more robber zombies coming in here. Let's get their attention. Keep moving on in. May this double-sided canoe paddle guide you to the river Styx, young lad. Yes, okay, we got this in the bag. Even if we're a little bit exhausted, our levels in Long Blunt are finally paying off to where it's not that much of a debuff. We definitely need to watch ourselves, though. But as long as we get the hits in like that, we should be fine. Yep, and definitely don't overstay our welcome. Cool beans. I think that'll be most of the zombies. I'll do a little cursory glance around, but that went really damn well. I'm actually really happy we decided to stay and fight outside for a bit. We got some very nice materials from it, even if the chopper event was a little bit brief. This canoe is actually so damn good. For what reason, too? I mean, I guess the condition's not the best. Definitely not as reliable or durable as my baseball bats, but still, I'm pretty happy about it. Looks like we got the late risers. Now the question, and the real reason why I did all this, what do we have on those zombies? Up here, we're not really going to get too much, but it will start to get good as soon as we check out the zombies over here. First of all, the high schooler has nothing. Second of all, we have a broken garden tool handle. Not really helpful. I'll take the shin guards because that's pretty damn cool in my opinion. What have they got in the bag? Chewing tobacco, money bundles, a heavy-duty flashlight. Not the worst. Definitely not the best either. Where is the other robber? I think they're around here somewhere. We got a screwdriver, those are always helpful, and a good weapon. Actually, yeah, where did I kill the other robber? Maybe it was up over here. Yeah, I see him, actually. We have magazine body armor, a short bat, a switchblade. Ooh. Okay, no, this is actually pretty damn good. And some western boots. That is better than my sneakers right now, I'll take those. Hell yeah, we look so goofy with it on, but still, protection is protection. Especially now that we've finally gotten over the hurdle of being very, very incredibly weak. Now, I did see a police officer zombie down over yonder. I might sit down for a minute in a safe position and go down there really quick to see if I can, you know, steal a shotgun off a corpse. We have 3 zombies. None of them have what I saw, though. Ah, yeah, he seems to be stuck on the fence line over there. They're all dead. Now I'm gonna go around the safe way through the driveway. Ooh, hello there. It also looks like we found the others. Well, why don't you come on over here? I think the border's like right there. Yeah, it is. Okay, we took care of them. That's a meat cleaver, good to chop down trees with. An improvised screwdriver, that's a shiv if I've ever seen one. And in the bag, we have a sports gold medal, toilet paper, early indigenous armor. Huh, that sounds pretty awesome. We might actually become a druid with that. Okay, cool. Let's see if I can head on over here and kill the other police zombie now. It's you I'm looking for. I knew I saw a shotgun. All right, these 2 are dead. And, as a result, that JS-2000, even if it has no ammo, is now my property. Also, funny enough, I think the magazine vest is just better because it weighs less. Finally heading home to Merlin. What do we need to make a trough, by the way? 2 planks, 2 nails. Super easy and achievable. Cool. We got 2 planks, 2 nails. That'll be the first feeding trough. Then we need another for the water. Boom, and bingo. It actually uses up my material now. Oh, thank everything. That's awesome. That's so nice. Now what I can do is grab some grass clippings outside. Maybe grab a little bit of water too. Better yet, we can just fill it up with a jerry can right here. First of all, filling up my water bottle. It's got about 8,000 out of 50,000 milliliters. Definitely we can do a bit better with it, but water's a little bit scarce right now. I'm sorry, Merlin. Let's go grab some grass cuttings. There we are. That should keep you fed for a little bit. Yep, it has feeding. It has water. Where is Merlin? Oh, I see him. He's under the dang chair. What are you doing under there, you little goober? I'm so happy we have a pet. This is gonna be a huge emotional bonus for us. Yeah, alright. We have one little rabbit now. We are gonna be ending the episode here, though. I think next episode I should work on some more long-term strategies. Maybe setting up another rain collector. Because one of you guys did tell me that I missed a garbage bag, like, right over in that hallway there. Maybe we could set up some composters for the foraged goods we don't eat. And maybe, if we get lucky with a little bit of foraging, we can get a second rabbit and start to have them breed and get some food sources. I don't know. The sky's the limit, though. We are actually doing a lot better than I would have thought, especially with foraging coming in clutch. We're not losing that much weight, and we have, what, 10 more days? Wait, hold on a minute. Yeah. 10 more days until we can get another chunk, so that's gonna be very nice. I suspect we're only gonna be here just for a little bit longer then. Anyways, if you guys have liked this episode, be sure to like, favorite, share, and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everyone. In order to survive the zombie apocalypse, you need to be resourceful. Trash Prime and the Chunkman Challenge takes that to a whole other level, because we, ladies and gentlemen, have survived for 19 days, 9 hours, soon to be 20 days, all within this one chunk. It was due to a freak error, but it does show how much you can make of what little you have, especially in Project Zomboid, and today we're going to be doing more of that. Which will include maybe setting up some composters, another rain collector barrel, checking our plants, making some more farms, and if I could maybe, just maybe get lucky enough, get another rabbit for old poor Merlin over here. He's lonely, I'm lonely. It's not the best existence, but it is existence nonetheless. And speaking about existence, how about we continue to exist by making a nice little stir fry, feeding us for a whole other generation. Also, let's eat some of these thistles. Oh, someone died. Yummy. This is a really boring stir fry. Wow, we're actually really low on mushrooms now, everyone. We were able to make a mushroom stir fry with 2 different mushrooms. Food is food. We'll eat it, and I will see you tomorrow. Or better yet, why don't we make use of the time we have and disassemble some more furniture? Or chop down a tree and start to process that down for extra lumber. We're gonna need it. Yeah, that's a good idea, because we do have a couple of meat cleavers we got before. These 2 bad boys are gonna make real quick work of the trees, especially when you look at that sharpness level. Holy crap, that was a strong tree. It's either that or the devs actually figured out that meat cleavers were an extremely good wood chopping tool and they nerfed it a little bit. Damn, yeah, that made my arm hurt like hell. We have muscle strain all across the board, but we do have 2 logs, and if I look down over there, we have a couple more too. Instead of using the meat cleavers, we're just gonna use an axe, like it was intended. But also, cool little thing we can do now is now that we have the grindstone, we can sharpen up any tool free of charge. Ain't that awesome? Yeah, look at that. Sadly, it doesn't really give us too much XP, but I'll take anything at this point. Where's my hatchet? Right here. I am going to be aiming for 2 more trees right down there, then after we can move it over into my house. That was so much quicker. New pro tip, everyone, don't use meat cleavers to chop down trees. You can do it, but my gosh, does it take a lot out of you. Day 21! Give it up for day 21, everyone! We woke up pretty early at 3 a.m., but we have processed most of the lumber over into planks, and now we can look at some of the recipes for it. So first of all, I would like a composter, because if you check over at our fridge, we have quite a bit of rotting material, and I would love to refashion that into real usable goods, right? We got, what, 25 rotten mushrooms, some rotten berries. Yeah, it'll be good for us. Sadly, I don't think any of these guys rot, but I will be grabbing the worms and putting them into the composter too. That way we kind of have a bit of a quasi-worm farm. Secondly, I would like a second water collector. And I truly am at a loss of... Oh, you bastard, dude. Holy crap, that got my heart rate spiking, dude. Get the hell out of here. What are you even doing here? You don't belong here. I want those glasses too. You don't deserve them. My God, that came out of nowhere, dude. It doesn't help that it's like pitch black night. Anyways, what I was saying was that I was very surprised that we missed this bag right here. It was just on the floor, and I was desperately looking for it, and I guess I never thought to look anywhere else. I can't believe I missed that, truly. With that, though, we have enough to complete another water collector. Sadly, it's not going to be high quality, but anything is better than nothing right now. So yeah, we're going to go build that as soon as it gets light out. Speaking about that, let's go chop up these logs or drop them off outside here, and we'll just kind of Blair Witch it for another couple hours. How are the plants doing, by the way? The cabbages are fine in terms of water level. Yeah, okay, it's all fine. Good, because I don't have the resources necessary to do anything else right now. How much water do we have inside the collector, by the way? Okay, we have a little bit, 23 liters. It's slow, but it's definitely progress. I'll drop you off here, and wait a couple hours. Would you believe me if I said that these fugue states that we go in looking at the corner are actually really beneficial for prime trash? Or sorry, trash prime? If you would believe otherwise, you would be correct. I just made that the hell up. Anyways, it's finally bright enough out for me to see around. So let's see what kind of resources we need to craft up composters. We really only need one. I think 2 would just be a little bit too much. God, that was terrible. So for composters, we need 4 planks, 4 nails. We have both of that. Definitely low on a little bit of nails. And for the rain collector, we should just need about the same. So we need 8 nails in total and 8 planks. We have about 6 in total with the 2 logs out there, so if we grab 2 more planks, that should be enough to craft up both the things we need. Also, while I'm here, I'm going to be grabbing all of the rotten material so we can just make it one big trip. Hey, look at that! We got another level of running. Trash Prime is actually really quick on his feet now. I think we could outrun base vanilla sprinters at this point, which is pretty damn awesome. I'm actually so proud of Trash Prime so far. He's been through so much, and yet, he persists. He makes the best out of a bad situation. And I gotta say, even if we're not surviving weight-wise, as we're still losing weight, we're definitely surviving, if that makes sense. We're definitely living life to the fullest. Now, let's cut up these 2 logs. And even though you can't say I'm surviving weight-wise because we are still losing weight, we are living life to the fullest. Speaking about that, ditch the sunglasses. It doesn't really fit a wizard. Yeah, that looks much better. I can't wait till our beard gets longer. Maybe we could even find a gray hair dye in the future and go full wizard mode. That will be all the planks down, though. I'll drop them here. Cool. Let's set up the rain collector right next to the one we have already. Actually, you guys said that the awning may have been affecting things, so maybe I'll drop it right here instead. Cool. Now let's go drop the composter. Bada bingo! It can hold around 20 kilos. Yeah, that'll be more than enough for me. I guess we'll be checking this periodically. I'm not really expecting too much from it right now. Though we could check out... No, we really don't have a lot of rotten food. Maybe that'll be something we do later, is go around the neighborhood looking around for those goodies. I think that'll be it. Aside from, of course, setting up another garden. We have a whole bunch of seeds for it, including the most important one being cabbage, and I'm pretty sure I found 1 broccoli seed too. So let's go set up a furrow, maybe down here. We should have a big jerry can of water we can use. Better yet, we can use most of the water from the rain collector. Let's go set up that next farm then. Okay, cool. That should be most of the important plants I've watered. If you check, they should all be at least at level fine. Okay, no, these are well watered. Perfect. They're growing all right. I did use up quite a bit of water, almost all of it inside my rain collector, so I'm really glad we got a second. But yeah, I am very, very hopeful about the future of this farm. Now that that's done, I think we're just gonna wait for the fog to dissipate because I really don't feel safe going outside and doing something as menial as foraging in such a scary position. While I am here though, let's go do a little once-over of the school to make sure there's no ne'er-do-wells around. And while we're at it, let's disassemble those park benches for material. Whoa, wait, there's just a random worm on the floor. Hello there. Do they just drop on the floor when you dig out furrows now? My guess is it was because I was digging out furrows. Yeah, that's what I'll go with. Cool, I like that. It's a little bit more immersive finding them. 6 planks is not bad for 6 benches. I was thinking of just stockpiling it, but I do think that barricading the windows, at least just one board across the way, would make me feel safer in my own home. And maybe I'll even just disassemble the dang desks at that point, because that's really their only good use. And if I disassemble the desks, we may get our hands on more nails. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna barricade all the windows across. It'll be a good time waster while we wait for the fog to go out. Can I not dismantle the benches anymore? What the hell is going on here? Yeah, I guess I can't dismantle school desks. That's new. Alright, well, I guess they stay there. It'll be a good extra layer of defense. We do need 3 more planks, which we do have here at least. It's just very weird to me because I was able to disassemble this first, bit here, but none of the other desks want to be disassembled. That's fine. Or is it because I don't know. No, we have all the tools we need. Regardless, we do have a full set of planks crossing the whole place, so we should feel a little bit safe in that regard. Alright, up next, it looks like the fog is cleared, so we're gonna start our big foraging grind. This one's gonna be where I cut out a lot of the fat, and we will just speed right on through to the next event, which will probably be the final helicopter. Oh, hello there. You're not mushrooms. Nice backpack. Could I see that for a second? Aw, dang, the ponchos broke. There's no supplies inside any of their bags either. I was really hoping for something nice. There is another zombie up there. We should probably clear out this field before I actually do any foraging. Even if I am so incredibly hungry. You hear that? Those are the sound of corpse flies. But more importantly, it's the sound of progress, as every zombie we kill is one less we will see in the future. God, I forgot what it's even like to loot normal homes at this point. We've survived for 151 hours just with enabling the mod, and we will survive much longer if I could help it. Ooh, tomatoes too! We can use all of that to trap! Hell yeah, dude! Keep them coming! Usually I wouldn't, update things, but today's been very, very lucrative and productive for us. We have enough food for a bit. I might be able to get another rabbit, and if that's the case, we can actually set up a farm. Or I guess we already have a farm set up, but, we might be able to get real food, like protein in the future. Yeah, we'll save the foraging for tomorrow because it is getting a little bit late. Let's go set up the traps, and I think that'll be good enough for today. Alright, cool. That's 3 traps then. Any zombies nearby that might disrupt things? Nope. I will check it tomorrow. What a good haul, man, and we're not even done looting this whole chunk yet. It's another day. Day 21 to be exact, which gives me 9 more to survive until we unlock an actual new chunk. It might even be a little bit less than that because I think I activated the mod just before, you know, the 14th or 15th day. I'm not even going to forage. We're just going to go straight for... No, you know what? I will be foraging on my way over just to kind of build a little bit of suspense. Hopefully we find more mushrooms because that is what we're living off of today. Would you look at that? We got a triple. Oh my gosh. It doesn't mean that, you know, there's actually anything in there, but I am deathly curious. Let's see what we have. A male raccoon. Oh, wait, that's actually adorable. I'm keeping him. I'm keeping him. I don't care if it's food. Raccoons are adorable. I'm gonna call you Spiffo, little guy. All right, I'll be back checking out the other two. We will amass an animal army in enough time. Oh, yes, that is a fact. Also, it's raining. I forgot to mention that. That's very good because it'll fill up our water and we can maybe even set up some more farms. Yeah, no, that's actually perfect. More importantly, though, Merlin, you have a new friend. His name will be Spiffo. Spiffo the raccoon. Oh, that's adorable. Look at you. Look at you. You're just a little goober. Let me name you Spiffo here. Males will attack other males of the same species. Okay, that'll be good to know. Anyways, you'll be Spiffo. Back to check out the other two, though. Hopefully we get either a female rabbit or a female raccoon. What does number 2 have for me now? Oh, a baby raccoon. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm surprised they're all alive. These are snare traps. We also did get a leak. I might try and drop that in. I'm not sure if it's actually going to catch anything, but it's worth a shot. I don't know what to name this one, so I'll let you guys name it. The top comment in the video will get to determine the name of this little goober here. There you go. Have fun here. Oh, that is such a tiny little thing. I don't know if they eat grass or not, so I'll have to look that up later. They should have water. Yeah, they'll be alright for now. Hopefully they don't poop all over the place. If they do, I guess I'll have to clean it up. Now it's time for the final one. Oh, you can use acorns. Oh my gosh, you can use acorns as bait. I got some before. How did I not even think about that? Sadly, I could only place the one acorn. But still, that might get me something later. Time for the most important part. Ah, another male raccoon. Well, they do say that they attack each other, so I'm sorry, little one. I am gonna have to take you out back. Remember, aside from the just beginning pair and enough to at least sustain another future generation and then some, they're food to me. Here goes nothing, man. Oh, yep, there he goes. No, it's alright, guys. It's okay. Yeah, they're pretty stressed out. I'm sure they'll recover over time. Yeah, there they go. Okay, well, meat's back on the menu, everyone. Let's go ahead, butcher them up. Let's see how many cuts we get from a raccoon. Okay, we got some unprocessed leather. I don't know how to process that, so I'll save it later. We have the raccoon head. All right, that's something. And we have -4 hunger rodent meat. That is not as much as I would have hoped. Wow, I feel a little bit bad for killing him for such a small amount. But still, if we combine that with our, you know, good old-fashioned frying pan, we can get a nice stir fry and then loot again tomorrow. Perfect. Actually, where is my frying pan? Yeah, I don't know where my frying pan went. Did it break? It should be around here somewhere. That's kind of bad if I lost it. Oh, that kind of sucks. I might have to comb the footage later. Well, I guess we could maybe make a soup then. Now, there's got to be another place for it. I'm going to go look around for one. Maybe we can find one in a house or just extra rot. Ah, there it is. New frying pan. I'm not sure what happened to my old one, but I'll take the new one and hopefully we won't miss that one. I will say we've gotten quite a few rotten materials and a couple of extra foraged goods, so that was a pretty nice little run. Now let's go make some raccoon stir fry. Let's see what we can add in. First of all, definitely add in the rodent meat. We'll add in some pepper, a little bit of vinegar. Add in some white mushrooms. A little bit of chives, a snail, lemongrass, and that right there is a decent meal. It's not too filling, but what it does give me is a lot of unhappiness, and it should increase even more as we turn on that bad boy. Okay, we should have a few more insects to drop off in here. Also, let's go ahead and cook up the acorns while we're at it. Oh yeah! Another thing that happened, we do have some new unknown berries. I'm gonna eat half of one of these and see if it poisons me. If not, we know red berries are not poisonous, which would be extremely nice to know. Ah, can you smell it in the air, everyone? That is minus 16 hunger, which should hopefully make me not hungry. No, we're still a little bit peckish. How's my calorie intake looking? I wish we had like a watch for it. Ooh, not good. We're still losing weight. Now, there is one Hail Mary that I do have, and it's cooking up all of these insects and just bulk eating them. We have 21 caterpillars, like 20 cockroaches, a whole bunch of slugs. The slugs are going bad, actually. Well, if the slugs are going bad, we can at least put them in the other pile that's meant for rot. But yes, I do think with all of these mushrooms and materials, we should be able to gain a little bit of weight. Did I just eat a bad mushroom? No. We have lemongrass. It'll be all right. Okay, something in there was not good for me. Was it the mushrooms? Did I accidentally eat a bad one? I shouldn't have. Did I put these in there? We should be all right. We have lemongrass. Oh, that was a little bit scary. I'm gonna go plant some plants, and I will see you guys tomorrow. We will survive this, right? No. No. No, 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 no. There's no way this is how I go out. This is... No. No, please, where's my lemongrass? I need more lemongrass, please. Oh my god, we're dead.